Game over. Class, select your hero. You. Wolverine. Silence. Ready. Fight! First attack! Level 2! Level 1! Danger! Air combo! Venom back! Level 2! Danger! Very good! Venom back! Level 2! Venom back! Venom back! Venom back! Level 1! Marvelous! Danger! Hyper combo finish! KO! Venom, win! Game over. Class, select your hero. You, Mega Man. Spider-Man, you have agent. Ready. Fight! Force attack! Good! Level 2! Level 1! Danger! Great! Next level! Web swing! Marvelous! Level 1! Danger! Good! Hyper combo finish! KO! Ha! Spider-Man,
One for
win.
JJ.
Game over. Class, select your hero. Mega Man. Venom. Juggernaut. Silence. Ready. Fight! Win.
to eat your brain. Get him back. Get him back.
Game over. Class, select your hero. Team. Mega Man. Juggernaut. Venom. Silence. Ready. Fight! Attack! Good. Danger! Good! Level 2! Danger! Level 2! Maximum level! Good! Danger! Air combo! Level 2! Good! Venom, win! Game over. Class, select your hero. You. Jin. Venom. Captain Command, Saki. Ready. Fight! First attack! Level 2! Level 2! Come on! Danger! Very good! Level 2!
Get him back. Get him back.
Danger! Maximum level! Level 2!
Get him back.
Touch it!
Get him back.
Air combo! Maximum level! KO! Venom,
We want
win!
to eat your brain.
Game over. Class, select hero. Morgan, you, Venom, Venom, Colossus, Psylocke. Ready, fight! First attack!
Come on.
Level 2! Level 2!
Get him back. Get him back. Get him back.
Maximum level!
Get him back.
Level 2!
Get him back. Hey. Wait. Wait. Oh. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him.
Marvelous! Game over. Class, select your hero. Morgan. Mega Venom. Colossus. Silence. Ready. Fight! First attack! Marvelous! Level 2! Level 1! Danger! Marvelous! Level 1! Wonderful! Maximum power!
Let him back. Let him back.
Level 2!
Let him back. Let him back.
Danger! Maximum level! Level 2! Maximum level! Good! 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 Hyper combo finish! KO! Morgan,
また
win!
遊んであげるわ。
Game over. Class, select your hero. Nickel. Jin, you. Silence. Royalty. Colossus. Ready. Fight! First attack! Good!
Yahoo!
Great! Maximum level! Level 2! Maximum level!
Go, buddy.
Level 2! Good! Danger! Danger! Marvelous! Good! Danger level 2! Fantastic!
Solar cannon. Here's my Sunday best. On cannon.
Level 2!
Solar cannon.
Maximum level!
Here's my Sunday best. On cannon.
Great! Danger!
Solar cannon. Solar cannon.
Level 2! Great! Great! Hyper combo finish! KO! Jin, win! Game over. Class, select your hero. Great. First attack. Marvelous.
Come on.
Level 1. Level 2. Great. Level 2. Good. Danger. Marvelous. Level 2. Air combo. Level 2. Marvelous.
Come on.
Level 2.
Hey. Venom
Level
back.
2.
Venom.
Great. Maximum level. Danger. Danger. KO. Win.
Mic volume. Okay.
Free Play Arcade Tuesday Night Fights, where
Here we
casuals
go.
become competitors and competitors become champions.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Fights, Marvel vs. Capcom. Not 2, 1. Victor, what do you know about
One.
this game?
This is the
Those are true facts
two,
from
three.
Victor Cheng about Marvel vs. Capcom.
What, this
Connie,
is-
do you know this game at all?
this is the third in the Versus series. Is that correct?
I think
X-Men versus Street Fighter.
I think that's. It depends on if you count X-Men, Children of the Atom, and Marvel superheroes, because they're clearly like
No.
in the same like
Yeah.
lineage.
Yeah, they're in the same. Let's say they're in the same universe, okay?
Yeah.
But this is as far as the Versus goes. It's part of the third,
Yes. Yes.
technically.
But Arthur, who I don't know where Arthur is, was saying that there were 3 versions of X-Men versus Street Fighter. This stuff gets
that I
all
don't know.
convoluted
Yeah.
and makes my head hurt.
Yeah, that I don't know either.
Yeah. Let's just. We are
That's
missing
up.
Toya, so I'm just gonna play Toya drops. We'll have the fake Toya here.
Alright. So, this ain't Monopoly money, y'all.
Okay, so
Oh, we
she's
got
officially here.
disembodied Toya here.
Beat him to a whole new building.
Well, and we're also being joined by Connie. Connie, how much versus game series experience do you have?
I have 0.
Excellent. I have limited, very limited, and I will be playing with a blindfold today.
Okay.
So
So,
Excellent.
It's okay, Connie. You are the ideal candidate for Tuesday Night Fights. So
you
Yeah.
actually are, yeah.
do
I-
not feel
Not,
left out or excluded at all.
No, not at all. I just,
Good.
I'm here for the ride.
yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. So
It'll
we
be fun.
have 16 teams in the bracket, but not actually 16 teams. Looks like we got 12. So yeah.
Capcom presents.
And do we have an Arthur Williams anywhere in the building? Yep.
He's running around
It's
here
one of those
somewhere.
days where I'm just both the TO and commentator, and basically everything but producer. We have multiple producers. We have 1 or 2 commentators-ish, and then that's it.
You're wearing many hats.
What's that?
You're wearing many hats.
Many hats,
Yeah.
and it's not possible today. As far as favorites, Alex Alejandro, our most decorated all-time player, is here. He's won more championships than anybody. Jesus is not here. He won this tournament like 5 times when we held it early on. But the number 1 seed is David. How do you say that?
David Alpuche.
Alpuccio?
Alpuche.
Alpuche. Do you know him?
Yeah, he's a friend.
How many of these tournaments has he won? All of them, I assume?
I don't think he's ever competed. So.
What?
Mm-hmm.
He's never competed. You guys are in for a treat because we saw him in casuals. He was beating Alejandro, who is one of the state's best third strike players, and usually wins these things walking away. So that made him our number 1 seed right away.
Oh,
It
wow.
ought to be a
Okay.
treat.
There's a wild
Hey,
Arthur
Arthur's
behind
here.
you.
I'm going to give the mic over to him. He can ride the show out, and I will TO this thing.
All right, Connie. So is this your first time in the free play?
No, I was actually here for, I think that was a retro blacklight thing.
Hello, everybody. I am
Apparently
Arthur
that
Williams.
happened. Okay.
So what was this about, a blacklight party?
There was a blacklight party.
That's
a
the
couple
first time
weeks
she
ago
was here.
Yeah.
I really like the blacklight party. I like the blacklight party. I like the retro wave event. Have you been to that yet? It's like the same
Oh,
thing.
yeah. It was fun.
Yeah. Oh. Back to the real Arthur Williams, Evo champion Arthur Williams.
I am not an Evo champion. This man does not represent me.
Yeah, the closest thing we got here in the house.
All right, so Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know much about this game. Victor, how much do you know about Marvel?
Probably not any more than you do, Arthur.
That sounds about right. How many times we played the game together?
Yeah, that's
And
a big,
Connie,
goose
this
egg.
is your favorite game. You play it how many hours a day? 3?
Yeah, like 3 to 4.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
It takes a lot of effort to be as good as Connie.
Oh,
Probably has more skill than we do right now, Arthur.
I know exactly one thing in this. After you pick your 2 characters, you get a third character sort of that hangs out, and you can call them for like an attack, and they'll just go away.
okay.
Right? And one of those characters, the guy from this game Ghosts and Goblins, named Arthur. So
Okay.
I know how to pick Arthur. You do a code. You hold both light and medium punch and start. I have to pick your second character, and that's what I'm going to be doing. He's not a good assist.
Well, you can do codes.
You can hold a button combination to determine
Okay.
which of the assist
I
characters
was
you
not
get.
aware.
Because there's like, I don't know, 20
Some,
or more.
Yeah, some of the assists are better than others.
Okay.
Yeah.
And people prefer other assists to others as well.
Okay.
So you can change your game plan.
Interesting.
I just recall that aerial raves require all 6 buttons. Or 5. I'm sorry, 5. Because obviously the last heavy hit knocks him down.
Yeah, I think this is the first game that had the flying screen mechanic that was later revisited in the later Marvels, to where it spikes them down and they end the combo if you do that.
Okay.
But you might be able to relaunch them. I don't know. I remember someone's up on stream next. Who's you?
Okay.
I'll show you a trick with that later. You can actually
Alright.
talk to people individually, and I'll show you how that works.
Ready. Fight.
All right. I'm
Okay.
going to have to sign off for now, but I will
So-
be back.
Who's up
I have
first?
to play my match off stream.
Well, good luck to you, Victor.
Thank you.
Good luck.
We have 12 teams tonight, so 23 entrants, counting Chris twice, 24.
Oh, he's playing twice?
Yeah, he
Okay.
is blindfolded as my partner.
Yeah,
so
but I need to get a blindfold. I need to like procure the blindfold.
I don't have a blindfold. so
Does
I can't-
anybody in the audience have a blindfold? Oh, we'll figure something out. I won't be competing with my eyes. I promise you that. All right, so up first, Nicholas, Jermaine, and Victor versus Josh and the Owls. We'll be getting that on shortly. I'm advancing all the drops.
That's
Because
fine.
clearly a blindfolded player needs to be advanced past the first round.
Wait, we were seated? Why? Oh,
Well,
no.
I mean, whatever. Because of my partner. My partner is an Evo champion. You know what an Evo champion is?
No, what is?
That means Evo just happened last week. It is the biggest fighting game tournament in the world annually. It's in Las
Okay.
Vegas, right?
Okay.
Big stages. You ever see somebody like jumping up and down, possibly with like a furry suit on, after winning a fighting game tournament? That's this man.
Okay.
Not so much
Whoa.
with the furry suit, not so much with the stage,
Okay.
but there was a tournament held on the site of that event, and he was on Garu, and he won it.
It had next to no entrance.
Had
and
like over 100. What are you talking about?
no, I did not win the one with over 100.
Oh, my bad.
I very much lost that one.
Over 30.
Over 10,
Over 10 entrants,
but
and
not
this man
much over 10.
is an Evo champion, and we will never let him forget it,
Nice.
And it was
There
a
you
single
go.
elimination tournament, and no one there could play the game.
including this man. but he's an Evo
Oh, I can
champion.
play the
There you
game.
go.
And
You're a
don't you
champion.
forget it. Actually, Spring Series champion, too. He won
Nice.
our big Spring
There you
Series
go.
tournament.
You're
I
decorated.
did win the Spring Series championship.
There you go. All right, I'm getting poked and prodded, so I'm just going to have to let this be a two-man booth.
All right, well.
Good luck, guys.
That's no problem. We'll see you in a little while.
Good luck.
Perhaps not on the microphone, but at the very least in front of the camera. Though he won't see us because he'll be wearing a blindfold. So we got Nicholas and Victor on the right, Josh and Dowles on the left. No one really knows how to play this game. I'm thinking maybe two people do. Do you see the exploding people that popped out there?
Yes.
That was one of the assists.
Okay.
Devilot from Cyberbots.
Interesting.
I expect to see an awful lot of exactly this kind of gameplay where neither of the players knows how to get in, how to attack, how to do damage.
I feel like they seem like they know what they're doing.
They know some of the moves, but they
Okay.
don't. This isn't a game that is terribly commonly played, at least here. We have had it in the Dynamo cabinet, which today has Vampire Savior in it because we're not running this game at the tournament in the Dynamo cab. Oh! Captain Commando, no! Captain Commando has a whole bunch of friends. He has like 3 characters that hang out with him sometimes.
Is that what that ×3 right below?
Well,
No, that's
his
okay.
assist.
Okay, that's okay.
The ×3 is when he brings that Devilot and her crew and they explode. But he can have like 7 dudes on screen at once
Oh,
if he does everything at the same time, which is kind of funny. A friend of mine really liked doing that.
okay.
We called Devilot the exploding people because we didn't know who they were or what
Just
game they were from.
things are happening.
Yeah. All right, I think that Josh did a code to turn Ryu into Ken because I don't think Ryu normally gets Shiryu Rippa. I know that there is that in the game, but he was looking red, but I could be wrong. Or I guess maybe not. Maybe Victor did it. Oh, and now he's Akuma. Okay.
Okay,
So
so
Ryu-
he turned purple there.
Yes. Ryu has a couple of commands that'll turn him into different characters.
Okay.
And then call exploding people, I guess.
Okay. I see.
Oh, Morgan stopping Captain Commando with a launch. Okay, and Victor takes it. So he goes up against D Owls next
Okay.
if he sits back down.
I like his glasses. That's
That's-
pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. He's a cool dude. So this game is made by Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay.
And Captain Commando, the first 3 letters of both the 2 words together,
Ah.
becomes Capcom. And he was Capcom's little mascot for a while, a long time ago.
I did not know that. I didn't know Capcom had a mascot.
They did, Captain Commando. And he's pretty good in the next one.
So who are your favorite characters to play?
Well, my name's Arthur, so of course I want to play Arthur.
Okay.
But he's not a real character, he's only an assist.
Okay.
Strider I like. He's from, well, I knew him from an old NES game, Strider. It was a really good game. And my third character, I have no idea who to pick. I tried Mega Man a little while ago, and I didn't much like what I was doing, which was not understanding what I was doing.
I know you can press the top buttons and he throws fireballs.
Yes.
Okay.
That is true. The
I can
top
play
right
him-
button is a fireball button. Mega Man's a great character to start off with. I'd highly recommend you use him on your team.
I can play him like it's Mega Man 3. I know Buster Shot. I know Slide. I know Buster Shot. There we go.
Aside from
Is that
him,
all you need to know, Buster Shot?
For Mega Man 3,
yeah, pretty much. But aside from him, when you're looking at your characters with who to pick, I would say look at who you like. And if who you like is Spider-Man, pick Spider-Man. And there you go.
so it appears that Ryu has stolen Ken's wardrobe. Why? Of all the people in the Street Fighter series to steal their wardrobe, Ken seems like the least interesting.
Particularly for Ryu, because
I know,
he's already
I want-
got that outfit.
I know, I want Ryu to steal Cammy's.
Oh, man.
That's a joke for one, but he's here.
All right, Jen looking good.
Oh, in the chat, they're calling for Team Lamar Ernest. Ernest, so they have never been in the same room at the same time, to my knowledge. And they look identical.
Yes. Are they both here?
No. No.
Oh.
I mean, I am still confused as to which one is like, if there are really two people. I don't know. They look near identical. You'll see it if and when they ever
Tell
are in the same room.
Lamar to play Vampire Savior. That's the acid test.
I did. And then Ernest showed up. It was really weird. He's like, yeah, I'll be here. And then Ernest shows up. All right, Jerry Holt, D Owls, very confused that he won.
All right. This
All
is
right,
going
so
the distance. Nicholas is next.
yeah, we're going to have, oh, no, Nicholas already lost.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Is it the whole set then?
Yeah, and he abandoned his partner to buy me a blindfold next door.
Oh.
Yeah, so up next we have Freddie and the Jerry versus Ivan and Cheeto. And I am looking forward to this match for two reasons. One, it's already set up and I got them ready to go. Okay, they're just staring blankly at the cam. This is one of those days. Cheeto is actually our original Tuesday Night Fights commentator. It was literally him staring into that camera that's mounted on the weird...
On the monopod?
Yeah, no, not even the monopod.
Oh.
Wait, no, it was the monopod. You're right,
Okay,
you're right.
okay.
So he's leaning into the monopod and just like yelling into the microphone.
Why don't we have him yelling into this microphone?
And we have a Cheeto drop. Like an ancient Cheeto drop. There where we're going. He's super high energy.
I got
So
you.
I'm going to send it in there. I'm going to bring him out here. But right now we need him to play and either win or lose. And I'm just going to have to start yelling at people. Sorry, once again, TO required to just absolutely hog-tie people to the machine to get on the play. I'll be on it.
We've all been there before. Meanwhile, I'm going to record the last round where D Owls... Oh, it's already been recorded. Fantastic. So, who are you going to pick? Have you put any thought into it?
No, I was just gonna pick, what character's familiar,
Oh, that's good.
So maybe
Get a quick look at it.
I see a Spider-Man,
Yeah, Spidey.
and I see a Chun-Li. I love her.
All right, Chun-Li's great.
So she's great.
Absolutely. Oh,
So-
my. Nicholas has returned with a blindfold.
Yeah, that's fast.
Apparently it was right next door,
Oh,
so
okay.
Sherwin-Williams had it? Where's next door, I wonder?
No
Or
idea.
Dollar General? What is next door in this parking lot? I don't know.
So they're playing. I recognize Venom and Captain Commando now.
Excellent.
Okay, there you go. I'm learning.
The game that Captain Commando was from was a brawler
Okay.
originally. Like Double Dragon, no? Like Streets of Rage, Final Fight. Final Fight is that game right back there.
Okay.
With the two girls sitting next to it.
Oh, okay.
Where you walk down the street and beat up a million thugs.
Nice.
Yeah, so Captain Commando's from a game like that, but it's more of a science fiction game. War Machine, you may remember as that guy that had two different actors in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Rhodey.
I know Rhodey.
And I can't remember off the top of my head either of the two actors. And it seems like it'd be easy because there's twice as many people.
There's a lot of there are a lot of characters in that last Avengers movie.
There really were.
But it got kind of whittled down, so I think.
Yes.
Fine.
Let's see.
Here, Wolverine. You.
Most people are going to, if they know the code, either pick Psylocke, which both of these players have, or Colossus. Colossus, the generally accepted best says Psylocke a second, and everyone else have their purposes.
Okay.
Like, you can use any of them. So if you're curious to use the multi assist, hit the two medium buttons. So
Okay.
the button layout is you have the 3 punches to the top,
Yeah.
the 3 kicks in the bottom, and they go from light to medium to heavy. Just hit the 2 medium buttons, and you'll call your assist. And you have 4 Psylocks, apparently. Only so many per round. Oh, Wolverine.
And I'm assuming the assist is just to throw someone off, right? Just while they're fighting you, and then there are things happening, and then.
Oh, well, I mean, it does that if you have Psylocke. And I would love to tell you the strategies behind when you want to use the assist, but I don't know them.
Every assist probably has a different function. And
Yeah, a bunch of them I'm pretty sure are just combo filler, right? So like certain assists will allow you to extend your combo in different ways. But others like Colossus and Psylocke, I think you want to use from like right here. You'd throw it, then follow her up for an attack. Jin is from a game. Oh, what's the game? Cyberbots, I want to say.
Okay.
It was a Capcom fighting game that no one ever played.
And why was
So-
he glowing orange?
I think when he was glowing orange, if you punch him, you can't get him in a combo, and he can just
Okay.
start blocking at any point. But I'm not 100% sure.
It's kind of cool.
I think so. All right, Cheeto.
Love it.
Wolverine.
All right, so we got Morgan and Venom versus Ryu and Wolverine. Morgan from Darkstalkers originally, Ryu from Street Fighter, and Wolverine from the X-Men, Venom from the Spider-Man. But we probably do most of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Venom
hope
has
so.
this hoppy, liquidy thing where he jumps around with
Oh.
a bunch of teeth.
He turns into like a wave.
Yeah, if you saw the Tom Hardy Venom movie recently, which
I
I
did
thought
not.
was not a great movie, but
Okay.
definitely a not terrible movie.
Was it better than the original, the Spider-Man movie with Venom in it?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a terrible movie.
Yes.
That I was
The
honestly
Spider-Man
embarrassed
3.
to be in the theater watching that when he was doing his dancing, and all
That
the girls
was-
were swooning at him. I'm like, this is not a good movie. Why am I watching this?
Probably my least favorite Spider-Man movie.
I never saw the next two, the Garfield Spider-Man.
I've never seen them either.
Yeah,
No, I just never.
They're
I
good.
think after.
Are they now?
Well, his portrayal of Peter Parker, I felt was like the best.
You
portrayal.
like it more than the current guy?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Why is that?
He's not as
Tom
whiny.
Holland? I think Tom Holland is great. I've loved all
No,
the
he's
recent
good.
Spider-Man movies.
Tom Holland's good, but I think Andrew Garfield was better.
Was he an older Spider-Man? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
I like Into the Spider-Verse also. That was
Oh.
a pretty good movie.
The
Spider-Man,
music,
yeah, that one was beautiful.
beautifully. The music in that movie was phenomenal.
Soundtrack was good, but overall it was a beautiful film.
Very happy that movie existed.
I watched it in the theaters 3 times
Wow.
because I wanted to see on the big screen.
I completely missed it in the theater, and I wanted to see it, but
In IMAX and 3D?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
I don't remember why I didn't, but I just didn't.
Just missed it.
But
It
I've
just
seen it on
happened.
Netflix since. That worked
Oh,
out
yeah.
pretty well.
Good experience.
All right. I'm hoping someone plays Team Spider-Man, where he has Spider-Man and Venom, and I don't think there's anyone else for Spider-Man to use as an assist. But 2 Spider-Man characters. That's more than
So
one.
Eddie Brock and Peter Parker.
Yes. Those are the
Okay.
characters.
Or
All
who's
right.
next?
All right. We should have Dylan, Clay, and I believe Ray Upshaw, along with Spencer. So I got Dylan and Johnny up, or Johnny Benitez, who happens to be the only Johnny in the building
Where
tonight.
is Dylan? Dylan, you're playing. All right, this will be the longest kill off because no one can do anything in this game. All right.
Well, that evens up the playing field, huh? Everyone's just
I
figuring things out.
hopefully,
Okay.
but no, there's 2 guys that can actually play.
Okay.
And they're going to win.
Who are you rooting for?
Probably Alex Alejandro
Okay.
over those 2 out of those 2 guys because he kills up
Why?
frequently and helps me with third strike. Say why?
Why?
You know what, Alex? This guy,
Why?
Alex is teaching him all kinds of stuff all the time, rooting against his
That
teacher.
guy.
That guy, I love that guy.
Just
That
that guy. That's all. That's the name I've been hearing all night was Alex Alejandro. So
That
I'm
guy.
assuming.
Don't believe the hype.
Let's see. Who's gonna be in your team, Victor? I don't even know.
Nick Germain.
No, I mean in the game. You
Oh.
played Ryu and someone else.
I played Ryu and Mega Man earlier.
Okay.
I don't know if
Whoa!
I'm gonna stick with them.
Okay, so the guy that just showed up is from Forgotten Realms,
Okay.
which is a really cool CPS1 era. That was Capcom's previous arcade
What about
hardware.
Zangief?
That's yes,
yeah, yeah.
Deep in the Hulk. That's a deep team.
Well, I know Zangief from that. What's that movie with the?
Street Fighter.
No, it was this. It was a more recent movie. Ralph.
Oh,
Wreck-It
Wreck-It Ralph.
Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah. I recognize Zangief from the
Awesome.
from the support group.
Yeah,
Yes.
he would squeeze dudes between his thighs.
Okay.
My biggest problem with that first movie is they had him in a villains group. He's a hero. He's not a villain. He's fighting for justice. He's trying to defeat Bison.
Okay, so he's not a villain.
No, I mean
Okay.
he is a Russian, and he's fighting so that he and Gorbachev can do the Cossack dance at the
Okay.
end.
Yes.
Right, that's his ending. But I mean, just because he's Russian doesn't make him a villain. I never thought he was a villain as a kid. But that guy right there is from Forgotten Realms, which is pretty cool. Let's go, Hulk. Yeah, smash.
What is Forgotten Realms?
It's a shooter. It's a shooter that used the rotatable joystick.
Mm-hmm.
The rotatable joystick to change your aim. So
Okay.
the same as Time Warriors and Heavy Barrel.
Okay.
And it's just sizable shooters. Fun game. I like it.
All right. So it looks like Upshaw took the L on that one. And Spencer steps in for him with a team of Hulk and Zangief. So two big guys with big hitboxes versus Dylan and Johnny. I didn't know Johnny. Was Johnny eliminated earlier?
I don't think so. This is winners.
No, I mean, did he lose the match?
I assume so.
Is Johnny anchoring or is Dylan
I
anchoring?
think Dylan is anchoring
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure Spencer won the last game. And she is from...
Who?
I have no idea.
Morrigan?
No, the assist on the right. I don't know who that is.
Oh.
Cyclops.
Isn't that Roll? No.
She might be from a
Aliens vs.
Cyberball.
Predator?
No, I don't think so.
Because she's got that gun, the gun size for it.
Oh! Final
wow.
Atomic Buster.
He's got to rotate it to get more damage.
Maybe he doesn't because it's on easy mode.
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean anything? Easy mode.
Easy mode means you don't have to do the complicated commands. Special moves, just hold the direction hit a button to get a special. And it makes some things a lot easier.
Okay.
So try out easy mode if you'd like.
But also, does that mean you can't do complicated or like stronger moves?
You can.
or-
I think you can. Everything you can do in the regular game, you can do in easy mode, but that may not be true. I'm not 100% sure on that. What I can tell you is Hulk needs to smash, or Zangief can come in. That's fine. Oh! Get in there, Geef. Get in there. Hulk's full. Swap in. So you have a little bit of red life at the top of your bar, and if you're on the bench, not points, right, then your life will regenerate.
Okay. So red is regenerate.
Yes.
Yeah, regeneratable life.
Yeah, regenerable.
But if the character dies, then it's just gone.
As long
Okay.
as it's off screen.
No, Hulk, your soul was erased.
And you mentioned earlier that both of the big characters have bigger hitboxes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the larger they are, I'm assuming, larger hitbox and stronger punches. Maybe. They hit
Generally,
harder?
like the individual hits are probably going to deal more damage.
Okay.
There's a lot of character-specific combos you can do with the bigger guys. I know that Chun-Li had an infinite on Hulk that finds some way to launch him, and then 2 hits, like jab strong into hold down, then mash low-medium kick.
Okay.
But it probably requires some timing, and I've never even attempted it, so who knows? You're not going to see it from me.
Okay. But are they slower
wow.
than
War
the
Machine.
bigger characters?
Golden War Machine.
Okay.
Not-
So you can play 2 of the same characters?
No.
The
Okay.
one on the right is actually a hidden character, Golden War Machine.
How does one pull a hidden character?
You have to know a password that I don't know.
But apparently Ray does.
Okay.
That's a very array thing to do.
Just whipping out the second War Machine.
Like, it is
Okay.
technically a really good character, but, I mean,
I completely
You'd have to
forgot
know
what the
why
difference
it's good for it to
Yeah.
be good.
Okay.
If every Star's Gold War Machine can't block,
Is it?
yeah, it just has hyper armor.
So he's better than normal War Machine.
No,
Oh,
Not necessarily.
okay.
in the
know how
hands
to
of someone that knows
handle
what they're doing, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
See,
yeah.
he just has infinite armor.
So right now, if
So
Dylan
just do a
is
Ryu
still-
Super.
Yeah. You can't escape it.
See, like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Did he bring
do it
him
again, do it
into-
again, do it again. All right, that's good. The plight of Gold War Machine is every attack that touches you can be blocked, so you're going to take all the damage.
Okay.
Meanwhile, if you know what you're doing, go to infinite, then you get to murder everyone. But
Okay.
that's neither here nor there.
Just basically be fearless with Gold War Machine.
John and Jimmy.
Johnny and Jimmy. The two J's. That's what I'm liking. This is the last game of the first round, and then after this, I think we'll be starting losers bracket off stream, and we'll probably run like 4 losers matches off stream, and then do all top 8 on stream.
Okay.
So that'll work out just fine.
So you can call up 2 War Machines. Can you call up 2 Zangiefs? Can you call up 2? Okay.
You can have 2 Venoms, Red Venom and Venom, and the color is kind of supposed to be sort of an extra character.
Okay.
Like and Chun-Li as a agent, Lady Shadow, I want to say is what the name of it is. But Gold War Machine is kind of supposed to be Iron Man, but not really. And meanwhile, Red Venom is sort of supposed to be Carnage, but again, not really. Oh, Mecha Zangief.
So yeah, just keep in mind that this game came out in '98, very, very pre-MCU era.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back then, Street Fighter was a bigger property than the Marvel Comics, hilariously. And that was why they were able to make so many of
This
these
was,
games. When Marvel 3 came out, that it was no longer the case. It was
Definitely.
10 years between Marvel 2 and Marvel 3, and during those 10 years, you know, the...
Movies
all-
happen?
Yes.
Around this era, this was when Blade was the badass movie.
Yeah. Blade... Yeah, I think this came out the same year as the first Blade movie. 98 or 99.
'98, yeah.
All
I
right.
remember Blade came out in
Stephen Dorff's
August. Yes.
That's a really good movie.
Yes, the first one was fantastic. Second,
Second
one
one
was
is
good.
watchable. Third
Third
one
one
is
was-
not so much.
You wrap up a trilogy, and that's the weakness.
That's not the only weakness it had, though. They're talking about how Dracula's like the tightest, swollest dude that's ever existed. Then all he does when Blade shows up to fight him is run away, and then he dies. He's like, "You really are the greatest, Blade." I'm sorry, dude.
No, the one thing that stuck out with me was the first one and the second one were both R-rated. Third one went down to PG-13.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that.
Yes.
What's your favorite Blade movie?
I've never seen the Blade movie.
Good answer. No, the first one I think has
Okay.
its place in history. The second one is the sequel to the first Blade movie, and the third one is
Second one is actually, I just see it as, I appreciate it as very, I don't know how to put it.
in my opinion, the worst sin you can have in telling a story is to kill a character to have a reaction, right? And then bring the
Okay.
character back to life so you can still have that character available to you. And the very first thing they do in Blade 2 is bring back the guy that you saw killed in the first movie. And so it kind of lost me right there.
Yeah, that's definitely not satisfying when...
So this is not going to count because Kevin May lost
Okay.
last time.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So, like I said, I really,
both the partners are in the kitchen, and we're
Okay.
doing this to fill a little bit of time.
okay, so I can just keep talking. So the second Blade was actually, it was directed by Guillermo del Toro, okay?
Okay.
Action sequences were choreographed by Donnie Yen.
I remember that.
Really?
Yes, that's like one of the first.
I think that was the first time he did anything in America.
No,
Wasn't it?
no.
Was-
But it's like
I could be wrong. Okay.
something along those lines. It's like one of his earliest Hollywood works.
I did not know that.
Donnie Yen was in the second Blade movie,
Okay.
but his character, if you haven't seen it, don't.
Did his
Okay.
character say
Don't-
nothing?
I don't tell you.
It wasn't
I don't
just for
tell you.
the Blade Hunters
he's,
or whatever?
He's in it. He's in it.
Okay.
Donnie Yen's in it.
Okay, cool.
But he choreographed all the action sequences
and how's
in
it?
it.
Is it good?
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. That's why I like it so much.
Okay. I'm a big fan of good choreography, so
Yes,
maybe,
and
I'll,
then
maybe I'll give it a shot.
It-
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Like, a lot of that movie is highly worthwhile.
Okay.
The storytelling I just dislike, though.
But
I mean, it is a
that's
comic
all
book
on the
movie,
director.
so.
But for me,
Oh, we got
I'm just
Carlos,
like,
the
it's
Grill
Donnie Yen.
Master.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just
Donnie
watch
Yen's
it.
good.
Just watch it like one of those Fast and Furious. Just watch it for the action. Just watch it for the explosions, not for the writing.
So-
just kind of like lean back.
I saw the
and-
first Fast and
Okay.
Furious movie when it came out. I never saw any of the others.
Okay.
Recently, like 2 and 3 were on Netflix. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch these, see what the deal is. And so I've now seen 3 as of last weekend or so. Or
Tokyo
Fast and Furious.
Drift?
I love
yeah,
Tokyo
I've seen the
Drift.
first 3.
Oh, so good.
Great.
I thought it was fine. I want to see more. Oh,
I
is
like
she
the
from
direction
Legendary
they took with
Wings?
it, so.
I think the Angel Girl is supposed to be from Legendary Wings, which is interesting. It was another top-down shooter that would go to a side-scrolling sequence. It's an early Capcom arcade game. That's so cool. Because these characters in this game are so neat.
Yeah, definitely a lot of history behind some of these characters.
Anyway, I want to watch the other 5 or however many there are Fast and Furious movies.
Have you all seen Hobbs and Shaw?
No.
Not yet. I've seen the 10 billion trailers they've released, though.
You know, there's a little it's not a boycott, but it's more of a justification thing going on.
Okay.
So have you seen all the other Fast and Furious movies?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
There's a Justice for Han thing going around.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you know what happens to him, right? And then it turns out that so it turns out Shaw's the one.
The what?
Yeah.
Shaw is the one who. Okay, well, I can't say any more than that
Yeah.
because Arthur hasn't seen
Yeah.
it.
I
So I don't
saw
wanna ruin
Tokyo
it.
Drift, so I know what happens to Han.
Right.
But he's in like 5 or 6 or something.
Right,
And I haven't
because-
seen that.
Because they actually retcon everything, but then after, I believe, 6 or 7, it gets all caught up. You find
That
out what
was-
happens.
There's so many movies in this series.
So now there's this thing going around like Justice for Han.
Okay. I'm behind it.
Yeah.
I'm behind
It's
it.
like, why? What's going
Okay,
on
so
here?
Yeah.
I'm up next.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, it'll probably be a lot while still.
Do we have the chat up?
Blade 2 is better.
Who said that?
How can you just like
and
shoot
has
the
a
door?
better
Okay.
cast.
I think it's the typical sequel that I believe it is better.
No, I think it did a lot of stuff better than Blade 1. I think Blade 1 is overall the better movie.
Okay.
But I think Blade 1 was still good.
And Blade 1 was definitely the movie that it needed to be when it came out.
Yes.
To be like, hey, you can have a comic book movie with a budget that's good.
Yes.
Not all this Captain America nonsense.
It was one of the first R-rated comic book movies. All right.
Venom, you cad.
It's hard to scream to go off topic some, but okay. And here we are with Kevin May and
I feel like Venom is a
Carlos.
good character to scrub people out with.
Carlos.
Just kind of do a move and hope to get lucky. Venom's a great dude for that.
So which characters? Okay, if I were to play Marvel versus Capcom, all I do is just button mash. Who?
Just- I like the idea of Chun-Li Spider-Man.
Okay.
Like,
Just.
I think you'll do fine with that team.
Okay.
All right.
I'll keep that in mind the next time I ever.
I think I'm up now. Was that the end of the set? Okay.
All right. Good luck.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So here we go. Arthur versus who? Who's on Arthur's team?
Connie, how's it going?
Hi. Good
Cheeto?
to meet you.
Victor,
Nice.
what's up, man? How you
How's it
been?
going,
You been
Cheeto?
doing all right?
Yeah.
I heard
Good,
you're
good.
Hadoken. on
what?
there's a little soundbite of music of
I am right here with
Yeah.
Ivan. Where's
Ivan, right here.
Yeah,
You're
Ivan
right
too.
here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got the little winner's bracket, baby. You know what I'm saying?
How was your game? What'd you think about it?
It was awesome. Heck
Nice.
yeah, dude. I love Marvel vs. Capcom. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah. So are these comments on the live?
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. Ron Perlman and Norman Reedus were in Blade 2.
Okay.
They were both very significant characters in that movie.
Ah.
Are you in? Are you playing?
I am not. I'm
just
just
commentating?
I'm just
Okay.
here for the ride.
Nice, nice. The way
I
to do
know
it.
nothing about Marvel versus Capcom, so I'm gonna just throw questions at you. And
Go ahead. Let's see what. If I don't know the answer, I'll make some up.
I love how he has zebra print blindfold.
Oh yeah, Chris Delp is doing the blindfold, right?
But I love the style.
Look at this.
It's great. He's styling.
That dude knows what's up. Look at that.
What? It's Chris Delp and Arthur Williams together. Okay.
Okay, he's
Okay.
using that defense. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Zombie FXC. What about Orange Venom? Who is Orange Venom? We don't know who he is.
Are we allowed to use secret characters on this one?
I saw a
There's no banning of any characters.
Oh, okay.
I totally forgot how to play this game.
Oh, he got it.
He's doing well for being,
Blind.
blindfolded.
Yeah, blindfolded.
He's having a good old time.
Ooh, he chose Chun-Li as well. Okay. All them kicks, baby. All them kicks. Heck yeah.
All right.
That guy looks like Kid Cudi. Right?
He does.
He does look
Well,
like Kid
I'm
Cudi,
not gonna
right?
say anything. That's
Yeah!
kind
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, versus Carlos now.
of Carlos is stepping up to the plate. We'll see what
Cheers,
he does
guys.
on
Cheers.
this.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
cheers,
Cheers.
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 Oh, shit. Cheers.
Let's see what Carlos has to offer in this game.
We'll see.
This might be
Is
past
he going to
his-
play blindfolded again?
I think so. He has it on his head.
Let's
So,
see.
Oh, yeah, there it
is.
to the
Okay.
There it
blind
is.
Chris.
Blind.
So Carlos. I cannot call Carlos the Grill Master anymore.
Does he still go by Grill
that's
Master?
That's just me. He still does, but I just can't call him. Just for
Y'all want to hear a
personal
funny
reasons.
story? One time Carlos beat me so bad that he was on the clock and I made me go make me a sandwich right after I lost. I ordered one because I was really upset that he beat me.
Oh, no.
And I made him get back on the clock, in other words.
As you should have.
Is
Forget
there
that guy for beating you.
I don't know if there was like extra spit on there, but it was pretty good.
Okay.
Is there a story behind the name Grill Master?
Just the grill master, man.
He's just the Grill Master.
He's all in
Uh,
charge with grill.
yeah,
and he's got
exactly.
a grill on his teeth. On his,
Oh,
What?
on his
Oh.
teeth. So everybody calls him the Grill Master. Except for
still
me.
getting
I'm
them
still
a
waiting on my
little
burger.
bit. Oh, like that
Oof.
is. Woo! Yeah!
Oh, he's done. He's done.
Who's
He doesn't
playing
know
next?
his- Oh,
What's his
Arthur.
name?
Arthur.
Arthur. All right, Arthur. Let's see what you
Arthur.
got, Arthur. So do you play any games? Like, I mean, do you play any fighting games at all?
I do not play
So
any
you just-
fighting games. I'm just here for the ride.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So how'd you get involved with the whole free play.
Well, I was here at Free Play. I was here at Free Play a few weeks ago. There was a retro Black Wave party.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I saw one of my friends just absolutely dominate at
Really?
Marvel vs. Capcom. And I think somehow he found out about this tournament, so I'm just here for
Ooh, that's
just to
what's
support
up.
it,
Nice.
just to watch the
Well,
tournament.
welcome.
Awesome.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the family here. I used to come here a lot, like every Tuesday, because they had a Fight Night Tuesday. But then they opened up the one in Arlington, which is really nice. And so I started going to the one in Arlington.
I hate this place.
Obviously, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
I see Venom, Ryu is and Strider. Strider?
Strider.
Strider.
Is a favorite. I see it a lot.
Strider's Strider's pretty fast if you know how to use him.
Okay.
His defense is pretty good as well.
Okay.
Do you like Marvel, like, you know, the Marvel?
Yeah,
overall?
I watch a lot of the movies actually.
Okay.
So.
Who's your favorite character then?
Oh. Man, that's
Oh,
hard.
come on now. Out of all the characters, like, who's your number one? Like, out of all the Marvels, which is a lot, you know? But, and I'm not just talking about the movies, you know? It could
Okay.
be like, you know, comics, obviously. But, Iron Man's awesome. Hulk is awesome, too.
I always have a soft spot for the Hulk,
Uh-huh.
just because, you know.
Have you watched Endgames already?
Yes.
Yeah, dang, I haven't. Don't spoil it for me, all right?
Okay, well,
But I do need to watch it, though.
yeah, for sure. It's been a while since it's been out.
Yeah, it has been a while. I like Spider-Man too, especially the younger Spider-Man. I forgot his name.
So Far From Home. was the
Yeah,
one you
that
watched?
dude's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Tom Holland is
yeah,
great. Yeah.
great character on that. You know, I actually met. I work at the hotel in downtown Dallas.
Okay.
And I met the dude from Black Panther.
Okay.
What's his name? The actor, the main actor.
I forget his name, but I know who
But
you're talking
okay, anyways,
about.
that
Okay.
dude, he was really cool. Like
Really? He
the
was
people,
here in
yeah, like I
Dallas?
mean, yeah, he was
Okay.
here in Dallas. He was staying at our hotel.
Okay.
And yeah, he was, man, like people were like, hey, can I have a picture with you? And not only did he give him a picture, but he was also having a conversation with the people that were trying to take a
I
picture with him. You know?
love celebrities who are
Yeah,
just,
man.
like,
So
wholesome.
like down to earth people, like he was real cool. Like, man, look at this one. This is a little close fight here.
It's getting a little tense.
So you got Ryu and Strider, but see, Strider got that defense. Oh, who got that one? Draw
Oh,
game!
it's a draw.
What? That's a draw game.
Does that happen often?
No.
Oh, yeah, that was like, I
especially
don't-
not on this game. What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to
Rock,
do?
paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors? Live stream? Are we doing just one rock, paper, scissors? Is that it? One? One rock, paper, scissors, guys. It's like 1, 2, shoot.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! All right, guys. That's how we handle business out here at Free Play, baby. Yeah, awesome. Good job, Los. Good job, Los. All right, guys. That was the end of my party. I will see you guys. I don't know who. I don't know who's up next. Who's up next? Is this Dominique? Okay, we got somebody else coming up next. But anyways, yeah,
So
keep on
it's-
following us, guys.
So it's Johnny and DGK.
And DGK, okay,
Dominique
cool.
and
Nice,
Alex
all right.
Alejandro.
All right, guys, I am Mal. I got to go get me another beer. So, hey, Connie, it was a pleasure meeting you.
It was
You're
good
so
to meet
awesome.
you as well.
Keep on commentating and just talk about whatever. Let's go.
Okay.
Ready. Fight.
Well, that worked out about as well as it could have.
Welcome back.
Thank
that was
you,
a good
thank
game.
you.
That was close. I didn't know you could draw in this game.
I've never seen it before either. Oh, Thor. Back when he was a comic book guy that no one paid attention to versus Jubilee of the X-Men. The character they wanted everyone to identify with, but no one did.
That's the one that I confusingly thought was Dazzler on the X-Men arcade game.
I mean, they're the same character.
I mean, I didn't understand what Dazzler was, so.
Teenage girl that shoots light out of her hands.
Is Dazzler in this game?
No.
Is Dazzler in any Marvel vs. Capcom game?
Dazzler's only video game appearance, to the best of my knowledge, is the 6-player brawler.
That game is so good, though. Oh, there's a zombie in the background.
That's Lord Raptor from the Darkstalkers. The cartoon about that game would have me believe that he was a British rocker whose jet crashed somewhere in Australia that came back to life to rock harder.
Even in the dead, he's rocking.
Indeed. Not a very good cartoon, though.
Okay.
All right, so Johnny Benitez took the first game. Alex Alejandro steps up. He is my pick to win this.
The man himself.
We will see if this happens. I don't know.
Okay.
Not even sure who he uses. He's beaten me several times here, just playing for fun. Strider and Cap. All right. Picking Psylocke assist. I don't know if Psylocke is still a popular character in comics or whatever. The only movie she was in was the terrible one with Apocalypse. But
I think I've heard of Psylocke, but I don't know who she is.
did you watch the X-Men Age of Apocalypse movie?
Barely.
She was the purple girl with the sword.
Okay, okay.
That
now,
said,
now
like,
you jogged
nothing?
my memory. I think I wanted to wipe that memory from my.
It wasn't a good movie.
Yeah. Okay.
And she had no lines or anything. When I read the X-Men comics, the series I was mostly reading was kind of about her.
Yeah.
So she used to be this British girl named Betsy Braddock, who then came back as a Japanese girl named Betsy Braddock that everyone thought was the same person, but after she left or something. But it turns out that the original Betsy Braddock's body had been swapped with the brain of the assassin Quanon by the television mogul from another dimension, Mojo, so that he could make for good interdimensional television. And then,
I think you lost me somewhere at.
well, they solved this story arc
Body switching.
by having the Quanon in Betsy Braddock body
Okay.
die from the legacy virus, which was not good storytelling.
I see.
Cable had a son named Strife, and he came back and created mutant AIDS, essentially. And it was supposed to be a parallel to storytelling of modern in the 90s socio events, and it was just 90s comics.
Comics, man.
Like,
There's a
don't
reason
know.
why they weren't popular for a little bit.
like in the stretch of a couple of years while I was watching comics, reading comics, they broke Batman's spine, made a new guy Batman, fixed Batman's spine, so we had to take out the new guy that was Batman because Azrael was actually evil Batman. They killed Superman and brought him back immediately afterwards. Spider-Man turned out to not actually be Spider-Man, or Peter Parker turned out to not actually Spider-Man, but anytime you saw Spider-Man, it was someone else, and Peter Parker was just some kid. And I never saw how that story ended. It was too stupid for me to bother with. And then the X-Men, I quit reading comics altogether when it turned out that all the X-Men adventures you've seen for the past 6 months was actually a bunch of nanite colonies from outer space that had been slowly replacing all of the X-Men. And I'm like, you know what? I don't like comic books.
So they retconned everything by saying it's all.
Repeatedly, yes.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah. But at least back then they were only $1. So, $1.25. Oh, Psylocke. All right, so Alex with a dominating lead here. Half-Life Ryu against Full Life Strider and, of course, Cap.
Oh. You might have spoke too soon.
Ryu's
Oh,
out of
never mind.
Colossus assist. So now, combo. No Chichi though.
He hasn't even pulled out his Strider yet.
Nope. He's just hanging out on the bench.
Just chilling.
There's a term for this that happens. OCV, a one-character victory.
Okay.
So, hooray! Alex did it! Okay. Up next, we've got Tiger Lily and David versus Ivan and Cheeto. Anytime Cheeto comes up, I'm going to hit that Hadouken. Because why wouldn't I?
As you should.
I believe the losers bracket matches can progress off stream. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to do that or not. Carlos from Texas.
No, it's Carlitos from Texas.
Well, either way, he's in the kitchen. Carlitos. I swear I can read. Okay, Tiger Lily using Spidey and Morgan with Storm Assist. Is this Venom War Machine and Roll Assist for Ivan? I'm not entirely sure. Have you entered? Have you played yet?
I'm not playing.
Oh, you're not playing?
No.
Like, oh, no.
I'm just chilling.
You should totally play next time.
Maybe. I'm learning. This is why I'm here. I'm studying to prepare for my next.
Well, we'll be back here in 3 weeks.
Okay.
And I think we're back with Super Turbo. So Street Fighter 2.
Nice. So Fight Week is a different fighting game every week.
Every week is a new location and a new game.
Okay.
Next week we'll be in Arlington with Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Okay.
And the week after that we'll be in Free Play Denton with Soul Calibur. Venom Web. All right, Ivan took that one. And David is up next. So who are you cheering for right now?
Well, David, actually. This is why I'm here, actually. He's a really good friend of mine. So.
Excellent. Is he going to win this tournament?
I believe so.
I was watching him play earlier, and he seemed to be the only other player here who was on top of things.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I knew him from, I knew him from Toastmasters. Do you know what that is? It's a public speaking club.
Oh, that's cool.
Where a bunch of adults come in, they do public speaking. Very exciting. Very exciting.
Sounds good.
That's where I met him, actually. So I was very surprised that he was pretty good.
Well, he is quite good at this game. He's playing Strider Gambit. Gambit is a cool character. In the next version, he has a glitch where you can hop off the screen, never to return.
Okay.
We've had Calvin do that live in tournament.
Did you
DQ him? Yes. So he did it on purpose just so that he could switch characters. Raw Super Connects. By the way, David is our #1 seed. We're anticipating him winning, if you're curious. But him versus Alejandro in the final.
Okay.
That is what we expect.
That's what we're wanting to see.
I got to cheer for Alejandro. Because I can't lose to someone that frequently without cheering for them.
Understood.
Excuse me.
So, Connie, why is War Machine in this game? That makes no sense to me. I want Iron Man.
And that's why.
That's literally, like, at no point in time can I say War Machine was the dude who's this Iron guy.
Right.
Was at the release during the release of this game, was War Machine more popular than Iron Man?
He was probably more popular than he is now. There was a Saturn game that came out at the same time called Iron Man War Machine. No, it's Iron Man Man of War.
Could they not afford Robert Downey Jr.'s likeness?
Well, I don't think he was popular yet.
Sir, Robert Downey Jr. was popular from Saturday Night Live and that one terrible season of Saturday Night Live that
Which
I
season
can't
was that?
stand to watch. I think he's like 85.
Oh. Wow, okay, never mind.
Yes, a coked out teenage Robert Downey Jr. was indeed on the cast. And so was Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I do remember that.
And Eddie Murphy. A very weird year.
Was that the year where they had Mr. White?
Maybe?
Where Eddie Murphy put on whiteface?
I think. Oh, possibly.
That was one of my favorite all-time Saturday Night Live sketches.
Was it?
Where
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's a great skit.
I can't remember. The chat knows. I don't know if the chat knows either. All right, what we got going on? Yes,
we got Strider.
Cheeto, one of our oldest veteran players. I didn't say he was one of the best. One of our oldest veteran players. Fun fact about Cheeto. One of the 3 fabled Michael Beltran fatheads is in his game shop in Arlington.
Wow.
Yeah, it's up on the wall.
Game shop in Arlington, you say?
Yeah, you'll have to ask him when I drag him back on the microphone what the
I
name
actually
of it
want to
is.
ask him more about this game shop because I go down to Arlington with some consistency lately.
Yeah.
I think I've seen you there, in fact.
and you. Yes, indeed. I get to Arlington every once in a while. Cheeto is hanging in there. He's not dead yet.
It's
close.
actually getting pretty close.
He's got that Arthur assist.
Yep. He's got 7 of them. He's leaving too many Arthurs on the bench.
That's what.
He might even have 8 if he wants to call you over there. Oh, no, it's too late now, though. He should have called Arthur.
All right, David looking good, though.
Arthur would have fixed that. I'm going to get Cheeto over here so you can grill him about this game shop on the air.
Please. All these foos weak. Oh, sad times. Up next, we have Lamar Jones and Lee versus Josh Featherstone and D Owls.
Hello.
That dude, whew, that dude's a savage. If he doesn't win it, I don't know who's gonna win it. He was pretty damn good, man.
Excuse me for 1 second.
Good job.
So I'm told that you have a game shop in Arlington.
Correct. Yeah, I used to have a game.
Used to?
Yeah, I used to like.
Oh, it was GameStop?
No. It was more like a retro gaming.
Oh, that's cool.
But as soon as I got a house, I just started doing online.
Oh, that's cool.
But I did have it for over like almost 3 years, and then once I got my house, I started focusing on online. A lot
so no
more,
storefront anymore?
like a lot more less hassle, you know.
I'm sure.
So,
I would have stopped by at some point. Probably
man,
bought something.
Yeah, definitely. I will be attending the Let's Play event.
So am I.
I'm gonna be there as a vendor. So.
We are going to be there with a huge grip of arcade cabinets. It's going to be
Yeah,
sick.
trust me, I know. Like
Let's Play Expo.
This is my 3rd year going to the Let's Play event as a vendor, and it's always a great turnout.
So where and when is the Let's Play event?
This is this weekend.
It's this weekend.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday from 12 a.m. obviously, like afternoon. Yeah, noon. Sorry, till 6 p.m. And then Saturdays from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. And then Sunday as well.
Where is it
10
at?
a.m. It's in
Irving Convention Center?
the
okay.
Toyota Convention Center. Yeah. Toyota.
Yeah, excuse me.
It's gonna be awesome, man. It's always a great turnout. I don't know. I know last year they did like a Smash Bros. And Mortal Kombat 10. They had all kinds of tournaments.
Last year, I think it was going to be more tournament heavy than it will be this year.
Right, because
also last year, hilariously bad scheduling. Like there was an event the same weekend in Austin and Houston.
Yeah.
So it was like a third of the size that it would have been otherwise.
Correct. I don't know. I don't understand why those
3 people
the
didn't
guys
talk
that
to
are,
each
yeah,
other.
Exactly. Like, hey, let me get this month, you get the next month, or so on and so forth.
Yeah, Austin's Retropalooza, I think it was last weekend.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was like 2 weekends ago, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go, but my friends went. So.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. The one that I know they're, I think it's in September. They have a Retropalooza in Arlington.
Yeah.
Which is another big convention.
I actually went to the one 2 years ago.
Oh, did
cool.
you? Yeah, man. That's
Did you do anything good?
Awesome.
I just kind of wandered around and just talked to the vendors. It was nice. I really like smaller conventions, so I try.
You like
to
smaller
look out
conventions?
for-
Yeah.
I don't like crowds.
Yeah, okay. No, but yeah,
so
man, it's awesome. Yeah, so my retro gaming store, I recently, like, because I just got the house, so I started focusing. I got an extra room. Like, I wanted 4 rooms in my house, so I wanted just that one room for my online gaming and stuff. You know?
That's cool.
But it's cool, man. I enjoyed every bit of it, and I love retro games and even modern games too. So.
Retropalooza is the place to be.
Yeah,
for you.
Retropalooza,
Yeah.
Let's Play Gaming, and there's a bunch of conventions, you know.
So there was this character Jit that was up here earlier.
Yes.
He did something where he just like
Turned into a tornado and then was with a bath towel behind his back.
Yeah, he was nude for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, he does that.
Is there a story behind why he does that?
I
or-
would wager his ending in Cyberbots, if you beat the arcade mode, has him in a bathhouse.
Okay.
And that's just me just guessing.
It's just a little Easter egg.
That's usually the kind of thing that'll make something like that happen.
Okay.
Oh, this is my boy Lee over here.
Oh, yeah, Lee?
Yeah, that's my boy right here.
How good's he?
We use the same characters. We kind of go back at it back and forth. He's a really good guy. His combos are okay. They're pretty good. They're on point. You'll see
good.
it. So he's using Akuma right now.
Yeah.
So he's a bunch of like defense with Akuma.
What is the command to switch from Ryu to Ken Akuma?
It's half top circle, so from left to right circle, and then a middle button, which is a medium punch. And then to choose Ken is right to left circle with a medium punch.
Okay, the opposite. I got you.
Yeah, correct.
There's so many things in this game. I thought, it's 6 buttons and a joystick. You just press.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of extra stuff. Like to say the least.
So my boy right now is using Wolverine. Okay. You got some combos going down. The guy's using some defense. Get him away from him. Wolverine's a really fast player. He's really quick. You have to be really fast going versus Wolverine. Switch it up to Ryu.
So if you had to, are there different classes to Marvel vs. Capcom? Like, are there maybe fast characters and slower characters?
Well, yeah, like you got the Zangief and Hulk are pretty.
They're slow characters, but when they punch you, it takes a lot of damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, Lee, looking good.
Looking good, baby. Looking good. I should go tell him to go get me a beer. So I believe he's going to choose the same characters again. Those are his favorite 2 characters. This guy's pretty good. What's his name? The one on the right?
That's Jerry.
Jerry, yeah. Jerry's pretty good, man. I saw him playing earlier. He's pretty good. So we'll see a decent fight right now.
Get stuff started off here. Ryu with the slight life lead.
Nice. Ooh, okay. Mega Man is a defense guy. He has to play far away. Oh, I don't know what my boy was doing there.
Should show you from downtown what your boy was doing.
I remember my first time playing.
Excuse me.
Oh, come on now. Get in there. There it is. There it is. Nice. Little 3-hit. He changed over to Akuma right now.
Yeah.
So.
Getting hit with that Mega Soccer ball. There was a Mega Man Soccer on the Super Nintendo. I rented it once and did not much care for it. I looked at prices on eBay some years later out of curiosity, and it was almost $100 for that point.
Yeah, I think the most I had, since I've been collecting and I had my gaming shop, I've had that game one time in my hand.
Yeah?
And I sold it for, I think, $75.
What is the rarest game you've ever had?
That I have ever had?
Yeah.
Probably Shantae.
Okay.
The Game Boy Color.
All right.
That one's like right now. When I sold it, it was at $350. Right now, it's like at $600.
Wow.
It's a Game Boy game for $600. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Nice. Okay.
Out of curiosity, do you have any TurboGrafx stuff?
I don't, man. I'm not a TurboGrafx guy. TurboGrafx is an expensive console to collect for.
I've got everything except for 11 games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many games total come on that?
Like 146.
Yeah, it's not that many. Yeah,
no.
I know that, but
I've been trying to get into like
man.
10.
That TurboGrafx. Oh, okay. So who won on this one? Lee, right? Lee won on this
Yes,
one?
with
Nice.
Mega Man. No, Mega Man 1. That was that Lee?
No, that wasn't Lee.
Mega Man 1. I don't know.
Mega Man 1 right now? Oh.
Yeah. Mega Man lost. I'm hearing from the voice of God. Okay. All right. My bad.
But TurboGrafx is awesome console, man.
Yeah,
TurboGrafx is awesome.
It was
I love that
weird
console.
thing that I had as a kid that no one else had, and I really liked it. So as a kid,
it was
I decided
really expensive
I want to get
when it
everything.
Came out. Yeah, it was expensive when it came out.
The console itself wasn't that pricey.
Right.
It was the CD add-on that was expensive.
Yeah.
You could get the basic TurboGrafx 16 unit for I think $10 less than a Genesis. They released it like the same week or something.
I remember my friend sold the TurboGrafx with the CD and the case. The case itself.
I've got it, but the
He was selling that for like
mine is
$450
broken.
or something like that.
If you have the, there's a memory expansion that you can get for it, and that alone goes for like $250.
Yeah. Same thing with like the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast is a cheap console to buy, but the games are expensive. You know.
Those are the two systems that I try to get stuff.
Oh really? Yeah. Nice.
They are fighting in a bathhouse.
Yeah.
This is where Jin should be showing off his bathhouse move with the towel.
So you
His
see,
power move, yeah.
yeah. So Zangief is a slow fighter, but when he hits you, it's a powerful hit. You know. So.
Yeah. Optimally, you don't want to be anywhere near Zangief.
Yeah,
if you're next to
you want
Zangief,
to play from a distance with him.
Yeah. Generally,
My favorite is this guy right here. He's
Which
just
one?
chilling. He's
Zangief?
No,
Oh.
I'm talking about the guy in the
Oh, in
bathhouse.
the back.
with the red towel
red
on, the
towel.
cleaning,
He's
the pot belly. Yeah,
chilling.
he's cool. Just random bathhouse old dude,
Yeah.
bald. I like that guy. There's the other guy that's scrubbing himself.
He's like, I don't care what's happening here. I need to take my bath.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Did get it. Oh,
that
nice.
banner in the back reads Hot Water, Honda, Hot Water. I think it is E Honda's bathhouse.
On this one, no, I don't think this is it.
I don't know if he has a bathhouse or not, but his name was on the banner in the background.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you know
saw
what?
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're right. That guy right there? All right, guys. Pleasure talking to you guys again. I got to go re-up on a beer. So,
All right,
I'll
well,
see you in a little
please
bit,
do.
all
All
right?
right.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
All right, now who do we have?
Up next, we've got Jimmy Kitch versus still Johnny Benitez.
Fight! Come on!
Jimmy from the kitchen. Okay. I'm like, Kitch? That doesn't make any sense. All right, Jimmy Kitch.
Jimmy Kidd.
I like it.
It's a good name.
Oof. Spider-Man coming in. Here's what we like to see. Spidey. I think this level's pretty cool looking. I like the clouds in the background.
It's very
Floating over stuff.
tranquil. Very
I think
calm.
so. I don't know where this level's supposed to be, but oh, it's the Forgotten Realms assist once again.
Very good! Come on!
Oh, Maximum Spider. Hell yeah. And the sun setting. All right.
Oh, I like that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool, neat details in these old games that you don't necessarily have anymore. Ooh, Ryu goes down. Dylan's coming up next.
So I'm assuming you're going to do losers brackets and then back up.
Yes,
To
we're gonna
the-
do these
to-
four
to round
matches,
four.
then we're in top 8, and then
Okay.
there we do these 2, then these 4, then back up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ready! Fight!
So now we're in Russia.
That is what this looks like. I would assume it is
Some-
Zangief stage. There'll be some
Okay.
sort of Zangief illusion somewhere, as he's the Soviet Red Cyclone, the greatest wrestler in the world. He wrestles bears, because they're the only ones that can keep up with him. Oh, Colossus getting stuffed. You only get so many of your assist uses as the number up at the top. So if you lose one of the ones that you don't get very many of, it kind of is a big deal.
So it depends. So it depends on what assist characters you pick.
Yeah.
You get how many.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Jimmy from the kitchen. Not in the best of shape here. Oh, Colossus crushing that man Spidey. Oh, I was hoping that would hit. But instead, he got hit with the Shenku Hadouken. Oh, Spider-Man! Oh.
I thought he was going to jump over him.
I think he thought he was too, and he didn't
Okay.
make it all the way across. So he wound up
He was
getting hit by
close.
the fireball. Up next is Blind Chris and myself. So
right.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi, stream. Long time no see. I actually don't think I've met you before.
Hi, Connie.
I'm Jerry.
Nice
or
to meet you.
D-Owls, whichever.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Any,
Making sure I'm good in the mic here.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. So Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
I used to play this game all the time back in the day.
Nice. Very cool.
It doesn't show.
No, well, a lot better than I know nothing about Marvel vs. Capcom.
It was the last MVC on the CPS2 hardware, and it just, I mean, even as many characters as it had in this one, we were just like, holy crap, there's so many characters. And then the assist characters, which up until I started playing here, I didn't know you could pick your assist character.
Yeah, it's good for all of them. All the coolest people pick Arthur.
I can see that.
Strider stage? That wasn't Soviet Russia? Oh, I was way off.
I was at Nicholas and Ivan going up first.
Ivan and Cheeto.
I saw someone picked a hidden character earlier tonight.
Yeah, Ray picked a Gold War Machine.
Oh, that was a mistake.
He looked cool, though.
He looks cool, but he can't block.
If you're good at the game, he's like the best character.
Yeah, well, does he have like super armor or something?
He has hyper armor.
Okay.
And
which just means he never takes hit stun?
You can't combo him.
Oh, okay.
So you can just attack through whatever you're doing. But if you throw a beam out or whatever, then it'll just mess him up.
Oh, wow.
Or a lot of other things as well. Excuse me.
Dude, throwing out that super. That's a really good super for if somebody's in the air, but unless they're overhead, most of the hits will just miss.
Okay, because he does
Yeah,
it.
because
Okay.
he goes up. Like if somebody's jumping in on you and they're not blocking, you're gonna do a lot of damage to them. Oh. Yeah, Captain Commando's got a lot of. He's got a lot of ability to just take people out of the air or just hit you from across the screen with his fire or his downward lightning attack. That's one of the things I like to do when Venom's trying to jump in on him. It's real good to do the lightning floor smash because it just knocks him out of the air.
All right, Jin coming in. Jin versus mostly dead Venom.
Even a mostly dead Venom's still a dangerous Venom, but that's going to do it right there with the punch.
Floatia punch, all right.
Venom is a favorite tonight.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Venom.
Yeah.
Is he a good character?
Yeah,
He's an easy character.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's kind of like the Claw of Marvel vs. Capcom.
So he can do this hop over attack where he crosses over and
Yeah,
splashes.
he
I don't know what
basically
to call
jumps
it.
across the entire screen.
It's kind
as
of
an
hard
attack.
to deal with.
Yeah, because you can just jump over fireballs, or unless you're expecting it, it's gonna hit pretty much.
Ready. Fight.
All right, Wolverine getting in there.
Yeah, Wolverine's got really good combo potential. Oh, that was a very nice combo.
I used to play online a bunch, and he had a dash cancel infinite. You would play against people that just have macros that just be doing it flawlessly forever. And I mean, yes, you can do stuff like that for real.
Yeah.
But doing it online and lag, not so much.
No, definitely not. Because this never saw an official online release except for in Japan, right?
It did on the Xbox 360 and PS3 finally, years and years
Oh,
later.
really? The first one came out on 360?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It did. It was the last of those.
Okay.
I think it came out even after Darkstalkers failed. And the 2 games in a
Oh,
row
wow.
did poorly. And then from there, Capcom just stopped making them. Ivan is...
That super
oh,
combo
Shido.
was incredibly impressive.
Cheetah was looking pretty good. You know what they say.
Yep.
All
Always
right.
on top of it.
Victor is up next.
So Jin's got this neat thing. When he starts glowing, he's got super armor, basically. So you've got to hit him hard to knock him out, to hit stun him, basically. It's great, but it also means you're on your last leg. Because I think he can only do it if he's the last character left, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Sorry,
In
there's-
Marvel 2, people would activate that and sub him off. And then as long as he doesn't show up again, the meter doesn't go down.
Huh.
And so his assist now just has hyper armor.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So there are certain conditions as to when a character can use certain abilities.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jin's one of those characters. I can't really think of very many other characters in this one that had things like that.
Okay. That's pretty intricate. Just like if you didn't know.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of things happening in this game.
Yeah, Wolverine's actually a really good counter to Jin, I found.
Why is that?
It might have just been the way that my buddy played, but it just, like Wolverine, he can just respond so much faster, and Jin's got a lot of lag at the end of all of his attacks. So after Wolverine blocks, he can just very quickly counter.
Yeah, he seems like a very speedy character.
And I believe one of his supers makes him even faster.
Excellent.
Strider really doing a good job there, just blocking everything. It's Victor, right? Yep.
Yep.
So if you do like one hit into it, you can come into launch without a problem. One of the problems with this game, from my dumb perspective, is I expect to be able to do more moves and then chain launch and have it reach. And it seems like I never have enough range of the launch to get to actually combo.
Yeah, you really have to be on top of somebody to launch him. So I think Gambit's got a really good launch in this game. It's one of those launches that just comes out almost instantly.
Is there a push block in this game?
There is.
How do you do it?
See, he just did it there. I think it's while you're guarding, press 3 punches, maybe?
That is what I've been trying, and I haven't gotten it yet, but I could have just missed it. May have a small window or something. Oh, that's...
Oh, that's
used
such a
life. Oh,
good
not quite.
super. Finishing off Ryu with a nice grab.
Wolverine v Wolverine action.
Oh, didn't have enough life to guard through that. There's another odd thing about this one where when you're doing a super, if you tap all the buttons, it'll, like very slight, just pressing them all, yeah, very slightly more damage, which is, I always thought that was a myth at first, but it actually,
Wow.
it seems like such a bad thing for arcade operators though, because that's just that much more stress you're putting on the buttons.
This was back in the days of yore when, like you land a throw and you have to mash all the buttons for extra damage.
Yeah.
I think that fighting games in general have gotten a lot better since they took out the mashing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, bad for me because that's all
Well.
I do.
So who's up next on MVC?
I am waiting on Chris to inform me whether I'm up or not. One of the two of us is up, though. You're up.
It's me. All right.
All right, good luck.
Well then, I will go hop on the machine. Go have fun.
All right.
Was that in regards to?
That was,
The
yeah, Marvel
360
vs. Capcom 1.
I didn't know that they released
Yeah.
it.
I had it on the Dreamcast many years ago. I think I still do have it, actually. But whoa! Maximum Spider starting it off right. Let's go, Freddy.
Hey.
Alright, so no one's any meter. Everyone's subbing. The animation for the character shows the back of the stage, the next guy shows up. And if you block that, you get to like get a free hit on the character coming in. It's not like a very safe thing to do
Okay.
when you sub in a character that way, but sometimes you just gotta get your character out.
I didn't know you could block character switches too. I felt like it was
Oh, yeah.
pretty significant. Okay. I mean, of course they do. Didn't really think about that.
All right, Freddy in pretty good shape here. And that's the super where you have the other three guys I was talking about. So if you do that while Devilot's people are out exploding, you know, with like everyone on screen at once, it's just really goofy looking. I don't
Freddie's
know.
actually one of my coworkers.
Oh, excellent.
So the three of us are just here chilling. Yeah.
Well, he seems on top of things as well.
I think so. I didn't realize he would be learning a lot today about my friends.
Excellent. All right, Jin and Commando versus Gambit and Mega Man, both with Colossus assist. Oh, Gambit getting stuff started. Ha! Was that the movie you're talking about?
Huh?
The move where he explodes and he's
Yeah.
just kind of wearing his underwear or something?
Yeah, it's just a brief moment, but you know, he's there. He's like, I'm here. I like how expert he is.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
That was a close game.
Freddy
It
only
was,
Captain Commando
yeah.
left.
I'm definitely not used to this game.
It is a weird game, definitely.
Yeah, but it came out around the same era as Third Strike, so
A little
I
bit
didn't
earlier.
really focus on it as much.
All right, final match, the Jerry versus D Owls.
Who you got, Arthur?
We want Morrigan Demon. I'll see what I can do. I play Morrigan, but
How do you pull out Morgan Demon?
shot in the dark, have 3 bars that hit light punch towards light punch, heavy punch. No, light punch towards light punch, light kick, heavy punch.
Okay. And then she comes out.
No, it's a super that she does,
Okay.
but
So the different
oh,
types of
the Jerry is playing Morrigan. All right, well, we'll see. She knows how to do it. I kind of expect the Jerry to win. I feel like he found a cheaper tactic than what D Owls is using. The Jerry as opposed to regular Jerry. Both of these players are named Jerry.
Oh yeah, there they are.
The Jerry versus Jerry Holt.
Oh, stuff is super, all right. Light punch, medium kick, forward, medium punch, heavy kick. If you think it's something, then I'm sure it's what it is, because I don't know anything about this game.
Chat knows all.
I don't even know what the super is. Is it a grab? Can you tell me that, chat? And how many bars does it take?
Morrigan? I thought Morrigan does have a grab super.
gosh,
Oh,
I love
peak
the
play.
Ooh, that's a nice cross-up.
I love it.
3 bars.
Ooh.
All right, that's a lot to risk. If I'm up a lot, I'll use it. All right, I think it is my turn now,
Not
so
enough.
back in a little bit.
I'm not DLs,
3 bars.
but who do we have up next?
Right now, I think we have.
So we have Ray Upshaw versus Spencer.
And Blind Chris and
Spencer.
Arthur.
Okay.
Here you get to see
Let's
Blind
see how
Chris
this
again.
goes. Let's see how this goes.
It's always a treat to see him play blind.
All right.
Got your beer?
Got my beer. This guy here, man.
All right, now.
He got me on that one.
Yeah, it was,
That was a good
luck.
one. That was a really good one.
It was
too.
lucky. It was luck. Oh,
That
luck.
Strider, man. I mean, I had to push. That was a good game. Though. I hope they highlighted that or
luck.
something. That was a good one.
Yeah,
That was a damn near close one. So, what we got going on next? Who's fighting next?
We got Chris Delp and Arthur.
Oh, blindfolded, right?
Yeah, versus
blind Chris.
Spencer and Ray Upshaw.
Okay, okay.
Oh wow, Spencer going for easy in turbo mode.
So what's
No.
the difference between turbo mode and...
Well, you have
Faster.
manual and easy, and then you
Okay.
have turbo and regular, right? Is
Yeah.
that the other one? I guess,
Mm-hmm.
right? Easy is like you can just hit a couple buttons and you'll do the special. Manual is like you actually have to hit the combos to do the special.
And is it frowned upon to use easy mode
No.
normally?
It's all about precision.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about turbo versus normal?
It's just
Slows
the
it
speed.
down.
Okay.
It's the speed. But for the most part, everybody chooses turbo. It's a
Okay.
lot faster.
You want that speed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just faster pace.
Ooh. Burn all his super for this, and let's see what he can improve. Let's see what he can do.
So was that like a double combo?
It basically calls out both of your characters, your entire team. It takes up all 3 of your super bars.
Which is this
but,
right here?
Okay.
But during activation, you have unlimited supers.
Okay.
But it's not very long.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers,
No,
cheers.
cheers, baby. Let's
Salute.
go.
All right, so Arthur comes on.
Cheers. Cheers.
I don't know who Arthur plays, but whoa. This is a Pip Morgan and Strider, and Arthur with the assist character.
Who's that, Zangief and Hulk?
Yes. The 2 biggest guys, 2 biggest characters in this game. And he starts off with the super.
So since you've been commentating this whole time that we've been here, what have you learned today?
So I learned that you have specials
Right?
instead of the 2 characters.
How many specials?
I don't know.
How many specials can you get up to?
Well, I think the most I've seen is about 8.
Well, no, those are your
Oh,
assists.
okay, you're assist.
But your specials
Oh,
are down
sorry.
here, so you go up to 3.
Okay. I'm talking about assists, sorry. Like, you can have assists.
And for the record, your assists can also fluctuate depending on the damage, because you see how he has 5 and
I don't know which character
Hulk
you
has
use.
5.
Okay.
So it varies, you know.
Interesting.
What else? Tell me something else.
There's special combos that just does weird shit.
Is it amazing to you?
Weird stuff, sorry. Huh?
Is this amazing?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's interesting.
It is.
I'm just learning.
And Arthur takes down Spencer's first B character, and right after that, Hulk.
He barely,
Yeah,
he barely got
didn't take
hit.
any
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
He's like, just another day.
So up comes Ray to anchor his team. Let's see what Ray can do against Arthur, the anchor of his team. I don't think I've seen Ray play this game.
Left punch, medium kick. What's B?
But he went with gold War
Or
Machine.
Morgan Demon.
Are we in losers or winners brackets right now?
Left punch, medium kick. Something, medium punch.
We're
high
in
kick.
losers. Okay.
Against back?
So
Well, Arthur's already playing, so.
Well, that's Arthur, right? On the right?
Yeah.
So Chewy
Arthur's
Nuts was
Morgan.
wanted Morgan Demon, and we're
Chewy
trying to
Nuts?
figure out how to get her out.
Oh, okay.
So it's left punch, medium kick. The whatever that is, medium punch, high kick.
Block, I guess?
Block? Okay.
light punch, medium kick, back, medium punch, hard kick.
Last
So-
round we didn't even have like. So 3 bars
What's
is
expensive is the max.
okay. Is the special.
Correct.
You can every time you do a special, it'll take up one bar.
Okay.
But if you want to do super special, it'll take up 3.
Okay. So Morgan Demon is a
Yes.
super special. Okay.
So right now they both have the ability to do their super specials. But they'll deplete all the resources. And Ray activates his. See here,
Now look at the
here
time
it
he
goes.
has. That's how much time he has left.
And he has
Special
unlimited
go away.
super.
Oh my
And
god.
Arthur counters and loses.
Oh wow.
But Arthur's Strider is still
He is
100%.
gone.
And here comes Arthur. Come on. So Arthur just seems to be more offense related right now with the this. And he activates it at the wrong time, but it's okay. He's still got the life lead. Ray's just trying to be fancy, and knowing Arthur the way he is, he will know how to capitalize off of this matchup. He's rushed down right now, and he has. See, Ray has no
That
no
little
answer.
thing that's going around, that's defense. So even if you try to punch him, like it blocks it. You know, so that's a really good special. That's a good super.
He's very
That was
offensive
pretty
minded.
intense, sorry. It's just all over the screen.
All right, so up
All right,
next
who's up next, guys?
we have top of winners.
Are we doing
All
losers or are we
Okay,
doing
no,
winners?
no,
I
right
think we're
there.
doing winners
Kevin
next.
May,
So,
we got
Oh, okay, I see.
so you got Tiger Lily, David, Kevin, Grillmaster.
All right, guys. I'm going to let you do your thing
Thomas.
again.
Okay.
All right, you get another beer?
Yes, I have
do
it.
it. Do it.
There you go.
That's what TNF is all about.
Just nursing my one. That's all I'm having.
It's a temptress.
Yeah, it's a temptress.
You need to nurse that.
Oh my God.
You don't need to be chugging
No,
that.
I can't have more than one of these. But it's for sure my favorite stout.
It's tasty.
Oh my gosh, it's delicious. I'm a stout
that was
kind
a
of
match.
person, it's fine. Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
You did really well.
Oh, Victor, I got you next. Your team. Can you
What?
handle the fireballs?
I don't know. Let's see if Nick can take out Blind Chris first. But just for all that are tuning in this stream, so I can just declare it right now. It's just like I've stated before with you, Arthur.
That Alejandro is going to win?
No.
Oh, what are we declaring?
I'm Team Alpuche and Tiger Lily.
If Arthur and I were to go to a first to 10, it's going to be 8 to 10.
One way or the other.
But we don't know who's going to have the 8
Okay.
nor the 10.
Are we gonna just have a little brawl?
Eventually it'll get there, but for
Okay.
now that's how it's going to be.
Okay, I see.
Excuse me for a moment.
But Alejandro, maybe he can make it tonight. We'll see. Right now we have Tiger Lily and Paga. Okay.
Chris Paga and Tiger Lily. Chris Paga won Samurai Showdown 2. What was that, a month ago or so?
In what?
Samurai Showdown 2?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to say he won.
Okay.
Either won or took second.
So I think we figure it out more in deep.
Light punch, medium kick, back, medium punch, heavy kick. Because I definitely tried the command that you gave me in the first game. Didn't get it. So, all right, if I get 3 bars and have a lead, I'll try it and see what it is. Because, I don't know, I can't really do that motion well to begin with. And I definitely don't know how to actually land the super.
You got this.
We'll see. All right, we got Chun-Li versus Morgan. Everyone's favorite match. Ah, Jubilee.
So tomorrow night, there's going to be Pocket Fighter here.
Okay.
Yes. It's
What is that?
on Wednesday we have we run Journey to Journeyman. We don't run a stream. We don't have a big tournament. We just have a game that we're not very familiar with. And the idea is to show up and just play a game that you've never played before and try to learn how to play. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
I highly recommend Pocket Fighter. If you like Capcom games, it's a great intro to Capcom games.
Okay.
Because it's very simplified. It's not very like precision heavy as like Street
intricate like
Fighter.
this.
It's like
It's
Capcom
just-
made a Capcom's My
Yes.
First Fighting
Yes.
game.
Okay.
And it's a lot of fun if you're free.
What is it?
show
3
up
buttons?
And, yes.
It's
I'm
so
about
3-button fighter.
it's punch, kick, and
Special.
That's it.
Okay. It's as easy as it can be.
Yes. And the combos are just typical combos is punch, 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 or punch, kick, 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 kick.
Oh, okay.
And then the special, if you can do punch, punch, special, and the longer you hold it down, it can become unblockable. But it's a great intro in the Capcom fighters.
We do not currently have an Arcana Heart, but we may get one at some point in time. I don't know.
Kappa.
Arcana Heart is far from my favorite fighting game.
I think
But-
most
I've never played
Yes.
What is Arcana Heart?
It's a game where all the characters are 10 to 16-year-old girls, I want to say, and it plays the game that I can most easily compare it to is the new Dragon Ball Fighters,
Okay.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z game that Arc System Works released a year ago. It's got this homing dash button, and I don't know. When it came out, like. I actually went to go buy it at the local GameStop where I lived. And the guy at the store, I don't remember what he said, but he was like mocking me for buying Arcana Heart. And I'm like, okay, never mind. I'd like my money back, and I will buy it somewhere else. I made a refund my pre-order.
Oh.
Yeah. GameStop.
I guess he was doing you a favor.
Well, I still bought the game, just not from him.
Ah. He just kind of left, went to another store.
Yeah, Arcana Heart has a bunch of elemental assists you pick from, and they'll slightly alter how your character plays. Like, there's a rock assist that will give some of your moves a hit of armor, and that's the only one that I can remember off the top of my head. I didn't play very long. All right, we've got the Grill Master versus David. How do you pronounce his last name?
Alpuche.
David Alpuche. And I would say that David is the heavy favorite to win this. Meanwhile, he is fighting up a life deficit right now. Venom had him in a corner doing the super easy to do cheap thing that I've been talking about, that move. That was a funny character. He's not terribly good, but he is annoying to deal with.
I believe Strider has won every single Tuesday Night Fights Marvel vs. Capcom we have ever thrown. He's been on the team at least.
Strider is a good character.
Yeah, Strider Mega Man was Jesus' championship team for like 4 different titles.
That sounds like a great team for beating low-level players.
That's me.
Also me.
Whatever, you're in the game.
I am in the game. I'm the greatest.
That's right.
Jump out, throw lances.
Oh, that's probably not the super Ryu wanted there.
Chewy Nuts, CVS 1. Oh, I think that CVS 1 is likely too complicated for us to ever put out. A game where it's 4v4, takes forever.
Oh, man, this is close.
Grillmaster with the lead.
Yes, he could be
but
finishing
here comes
this.
Ouroboros.
It's not over. It's not over at all.
One more charge, 2 more now. He should.
And there it is.
Grillmaster.
That
Grillmaster takes it.
That is a big upset right there.
They are Venom.
Man.
Oh, wow.
All right, time to see if Dominique and Alejandro and Mike, Stu, and Lee can saunter up to the stage on their own.
I assure you they
Nope,
can't.
They absolutely cannot. We'll just try it.
Impossible.
Up now, I need Dominic and Alejandro versus Mike, Stu, and Lee. Now we'll see if they can actually hit the start button on their own. It's been one of those days. I got a blindfold. I need to I'm going to commentate this next match blindfolded.
Okay.
Intriguing.
Right. Let's go. Let's go.
Do we know Chewy Nuts?
What?
Is Chewy Nuts a regular?
Chewy. Oh, Chewy. I don't know.
He's putting up all the fighting games that we wouldn't want to have.
Maybe not.
Oh, man.
Perhaps. I don't know. I can never figure out who's who.
Fighters.
All right, so Dominic's going to play it blindfolded, or not even there.
All right, everyone is sitting down.
It took violently pointing at the seat for me to get her to sit down, but there she is.
She came in with Ben.
What's
that? Ben's fiance?
Dominic came in with Ivan. I think what she's saying is she doesn't have a partner. I'm gonna go fetch Alejandro.
He's around.
No.
Okay, never mind. Either way, what we've got here is Ryu putting in some damage while Wolverine is doing nothing. Apparently, it's a kill off. All right, back to config. There we go, back to the game. Wrong characters in arcade games take a little bit longer than a console game to fix, but we'll get back into it real quick.
Were we having some technical issues?
Yeah, Mike Stu didn't pick the right characters. I say DQ him. Make him use who he picks. Joining us on the microphone is Nicholas.
Oh my gosh, what's up, everybody?
Hey.
Hey. So we're watching some NBC, some Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yes.
That is true.
The original one, not Infinite.
Non-infinite.
Not Infinite.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Because secretly you really wanted to play that game instead, but
I gave that game what I feel is an honest chance, and I didn't like the mechanics that it had, so I'm good.
So quick update. I don't know if you've seen Mike Stu play before. He used to come a lot back when we first started Tuesday Night Fights. He would show up right at start time or a little bit after, but we'd find a way to work him in. Actually, this is the first time I've seen him here in a while, so it's good to see him out.
Well, he's doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, he uses Jin and Wolverine pretty much every time. He's very much a counter picker too. Depends on who the other person is playing. Actually, I was hearing him talk earlier about, who's going to be picked in this team coming up and who he needs to get and what characters work best. So, very much a strategist.
It's a tactical game.
It's a very tactical game. But man, Dominique coming back. Oh.
Mike Stu.
But Mike got the win.
Mike Stu up against Alex next. Is Alex in the building?
Yes.
The eternal question. I see him. Excellent.
Oh,
He's
man.
sitting down.
Here he goes. Yeah. Obviously, Alex, one of the favorites to win tonight.
He is one of my 2 picks for guys that can win.
Who's your other one?
David
David Alpuche, but
David
there
Alpuche.
was an upset.
Yeah, I was
actually,
about to say that was an upset game versus
I don't
Carlos.
think it'll happen again, though.
Well, that's what I told him.
I think if David gets past Alex in, well, I expect Alex to win here, and then to beat the Grill Master, and then I expect David to beat Grill Master in the run back. But you never can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, so he comes
After
back down.
here,
Okay.
whoever loses this match is down there.
Ah.
Alex very much in control of this one right now. His Captain America is very on point. If he can get the combo started, he hardly ever drops it. But there have been times.
I don't see Captain America very often.
It's definitely an acquired one. You have to know what you're doing with him.
Alex, having actually put forth effort into learning how to play this game, can do things. Go, Alex.
What? Do you put the time to learn something? You can do it?
I know, it's the craziest thing.
That's wild.
I'm surprised, too.
Yeah, Alex has a reputation of, even if he doesn't know the game, he will show up to Tuesday Night Fights, learn the game within 20 or 30 minutes, and then possibly be the winner for that night.
Well, beyond that, he'll usually show up a few nights hence if we have it out. Alex and I have been playing Marvel vs. Capcom 1 a few times, which is more beneficial to him than I. But when we did X-Men vs. Street Fighter a few weeks ago, me and him played several times beforehand.
Ah, there you go.
And I got almost no wins either. He was so good.
Alex with the charging star got the win.
We have done Primal Rage before. I don't like it.
Primal Rage,
Alex
there's about 2 people that like Primal Rage.
I think if you like Primal Rage, that's a mark against you, not for the game.
I mean, I may or may not be one of them just because I actually have a chance at that game, but I know a certain Ray Upshaw is around, and he really enjoys that game. Even more than I do. All right, we got Alex and Lee this time. Lee going with the Ryu and Wolverine combo.
Yeah, do a move in Primal Rage. Let's say you have to do like a quarter circle forward motion, even though I don't think there are any moves that are like that. First, you press the button, then you do the motion, then you let go of the button.
Oh.
It's the most infuriating thing in the world.
Lee going with the Akuma style Ryu, evil Ryu. I was actually talking to somebody earlier, though. The reason I like this one just a little bit more than some of the other Marvel vs. Capcom games is because I feel like it's more my speed.
Okay.
Ooh,
I
Final
feel like
Justice.
this game is so slow, it's boring.
Well, but like in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it's fun to watch, but it's crazy hectic to play if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, the problem with 2 really is the huge learning curve.
Oh, yeah. You're either really suck at it or you're really extremely good at it. There's no in between.
I would argue that I really suck at it, and at the same time, like, I can still kind of play the game. I don't know.
Definitely better than I can.
Well, thank you.
Have you played tonight?
No, I'm not playing.
No, she's just on
Oh.
commentary.
I kind of wussed out.
You're our special guest commentator. I got it. Oh my gosh,
Alex
the match
takes
like
it,
that.
moves on to winners
Alex,
finals.
dang,
I like
adding
to think
a
I'm
little
here
extra,
to study the game,
right? Oh.
to figure out
Get
how to
some
how to
information,
good.
yeah,
Exactly.
you know.
And then I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna win it all.
You got your little notepad going on. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all right, okay. Captain America must learn with Alex. Got
Exactly.
it. No?
Yeah. Committing it to memory.
Gotcha,
Excellent.
gotcha. So yeah, that's our winners bracket set up.
Off
Looks
to
like we're going
losers.
to losers. Yeah, it looks like Freddie and the Jerry.
Mendez and the Jerry versus Dylan and Johnny Benitez.
Yeah, I was surprised. So Dylan, I mean, obviously all I ever usually see him play is either Third Strike or ST, but he put on some a good show earlier on NBC. So we'll see how this one goes. Oh. Johnny up first with his Venom. There you go, Freddie get him out of the corner. Captain Commando is another one of those characters I feel like if you know the moves, there you go, just like that. You know, if you know how to set it up a little bit, though.
Freddy knows some stuff about this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'm surprised.
You know, that's the other good thing about this game is even if you don't know the ins and outs of Marvel vs. Capcom as a game, but you know fighting game stuff a little bit, I think you can get by.
whoa!
Dang, there you go. Coming up with the raw super right there.
Let's go, Freddy.
Oh, and it goes again. Dang, yeah. Johnny going over to shake a hand. He knew what was going on. He's like, I accept my defeat, good sir. All right, DGK up next. There was a match earlier, though. He was going against another Ryu. And I was like, man, they are really playing Street Fighter right now. Like, no assist for about 15 or 20 seconds. And then finally somebody was like, oh, okay, this is Marvel vs. Capcom. Let's see if Freddy can maybe have an upset. Trying to keep him cornered, but you let him out. Oh, there you go, doing some Shoryukens there.
Oh, Capcom, let's go.
Oh, let's see. I thought he was going to punish that. And again, that's something you can learn, you know, the more you play it, you know, there's always going to be opportunities to capitalize on when they're blocking or they do a move and they whiff. You just got to know kind of how to punish and what to punish with. But Freddy down to Captain America, although he did send out Captain America as his assist. So, you know. Although he's keeping up, he was doing some. Oh, but he got caught on the edge.
All right, Dylan takes it.
All
Jerry
right.
up next.
That was very close.
Now, unfortunately, Jerry, there is no Honda in this game. I hate to say that, but I will say, if you ever watch Jerry play this casually, I mean, he definitely knows the ins and outs and kind of knows what he's doing with it. So.
Yeah, I was watching him playing early. He was having a.
Oh yeah.
Having a blast.
Oh yeah. That's the Jerry in general, though. Like, whether he's winning or losing, he's always laughing. He's always having a good. Look at that. I mean, he's just like, heck yeah. All right, so let's see how the handwork is on this. Yeah, similar, you know, starts with hands. If he was doing Honda, he'd be doing some hands there.
But instead, he is using Venom.
You know, Venom, Honda.
But it's like the butt drop.
Yeah, right? He's keeping the pressure on, though.
The trick to dealing with this.
Look at it. Oh my gosh, dang.
Is to get above it, attacking downward.
Yep.
Or to be invincible going up. Iceman, let's go.
Oh, but he catches him. Okay. Dylan knows how to come back from this.
Yes, but Jerry should not have swapped characters.
He really shouldn't have. But you know, it's the Jerry. He's very unpredictable sometimes.
You really can't tell what he's going to do.
Yeah.
React to every single thing individually.
Goes with the assist.
Iceman is not the greatest assist.
Oh, but caught him with the. Oh, Jerry liked the super so much he started clapping as it was going on. It was amazing.
And beating it with the uppercuts, that thing I was talking about, going invincible.
Oh,
but no, Jerry, you got to do a combo. At least a super.
Let's see if Dylan can get out of this corner right now. Oh, uses the assist.
That's pretty good.
A little bit of pressure
combo,
on there.
But that's fine.
Get out. You gotta get out of there though. Can't live in the corner in this game.
Oh. You still learn the Magic Series.
Oh, there you go. He's out.
There's a way to hit the button in this game referred to as Magic Series, where you hit the 2 light attacks, punch, then kick, then medium, then heavy, then heavy.
Okay.
It's kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pattern. And most of the characters in the game can do that for a combo, and it's pretty good. You get some damage.
All right, let's see if DGK can bring this back.
Well, he only has 26 seconds.
Oh, he missed it. And he got punished for it.
Is that the Raging Demon Super? Is it?
I don't believe so.
No idea what that super is.
That was good. Good
Never
game,
seen
guys.
whatever that was before. So, Nicholas, I believe our two teams are facing off now.
Oh, my gosh. Am I up?
Yes, against us.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, yes. We will find somebody.
Congratulations. Good job.
That was pretty fun. I was trying to style on him. I wanted to throw a heart. Like, you throw the heart, you can't block it. You can either throw a fireball or you can jump over it, but you can't block it. But it gets you messed up, as you can see.
Bro, you almost messed that up, honestly.
I was trying to style.
If you would have came back and, like, whooped your ass, I would have been laughing.
I would have deserved it.
That was a good one, though.
It's really a bad move. It just looks really cool when it lands.
It looked like, does it hurt if it hits you?
Well, the screen will drop down, and then you just see silhouettes of Morgan bouncing around on the guy.
Yeah,
and
so,
it's
so if it hits you, like it touches you, like you're done. Like that's it. But he jumped over it, which was crazy.
It's a weak move. Yeah. It uses 3 whole bars, and it's like, it's not worth it, but it's cool looking.
It's a slow floating heart.
Exactly, yeah, it was like real slow motion.
All right, so we got Chris in his like blindfold playing up.
Is this loser's bracket?
Looks like
or winner's bracket, right?
This is probably
right
losers.
Now it is losers bracket. Yes, so it's blind Chris.
Let's see, which side is he on?
Nicholas.
Chris is on the right with Mega Man and Reeve.
And it's fairly close still. You don't want to eat a Ryu uppercut. Like, his uppercuts do a lot of damage. What makes playing blindfolded really difficult is this game is all about the block. If you don't get your blocks, then you get punished. There's so much damage. You're in trouble.
So what do you think he's doing because he's blindfolded?
He's kind of listening to the game.
He's hoping if he gets close, and then he's trying to do combos at the first. You can see him like tapping the buttons right there.
Yeah, so he's
using
kind of
auditory cues.
Correct. Yeah, and then his friend over here is like telling him whether he's on the left or right hand side.
It gives him a little steering.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh!
Yeah!
And autistic Chris lost. He looks so special ed over there with the blindfold on. It's awesome.
I didn't say that.
I did. It was funny. Politically correct, I'm not. All right, so Arthur is going up. It looks like he's got a fast team.
Arthur's pretty good, man.
Strider's a really fast character, and Morgan's got a lot of damage. Like, she's fast, and her laser does huge damage. She's pretty maneuverable, too. And of course, you can't ever count out Ryu because he's like a Capcom staple. Like, they always want him to be a decent character in every game he's in.
Well, you can't have your star,
Oh, yeah.
Right, you can't have like that number one guy.
But I mean, half the time in all these random games, people know how to play Ryu.
Oh, nice! He landed that.
That's a Tatsu. Oh.
Yeah, but Ryu is he's one of my characters, man. I don't know, man. I feel like on Marvel's Capcom, I have to switch him up, man.
He's a little slow, but he's got big punishes. If he lands it, it does a lot of damage.
I don't know, man. Strider's something. I think Strider might be the next person to.
Strider's probably the combo heaviest character in the game. He's like one of the fastest characters.
Yeah.
He's
and that
one.
defense, bro. The defense.
You really need to know how to do a push block with all 3 punches if you're fighting Strider, because if he gets in, you can't get him off unless you get the push block.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Striders.
Yeah. That's why, because his one of his supers.
All that stuff. That's his super, and it's a bunch of defense.
It's to keep you away.
Like, yeah, it keeps you away, and you can still keep on going towards him, and you can't block it. Like,
And it's the same with Arthur. Arthur throws out like multiple like his javelins. So you pretty much this whole game is using your assist to set up supers.
Yeah.
If your assist hits it all, you throw out the super for a big punish or a combo.
And you got like a 20 hit combo.
Like right there, he's got to do a push block or he's just going to get mauled. That's like some bear mauling going on. He needs a 3-punch push block or he's going to get
Look
it bad.
at this right here, boom.
I feel like he just can't breathe.
That's why you have to do it. The push block will push him off long enough for you to tap him away. Otherwise, Strider's going to combo you to death. The one saving grace fighting Strider is he can't take a punch. He's a lot like Claw in Street Fighter. A little bit of damage goes a long way, but you got to get in there. He just hits a button and he's faster than you. That's why the assists come into play. You can like switch out characters to pop them away for a split sec. He's got a chance now if he can get off a good combo. Oh no, it's done.
Man.
Yeah.
That was a good chance.
He held pretty well.
Let's see how Victor does against him. Victor Change is now going against free play Arthur.
That boy got me. It was like honestly like sneeze away.
I'm not sure. I haven't got to see him play that much.
But he's a little tipsy right now, so.
When is he not? It's not like Calvin. It's like
he's a little tipsy right now, so I think Arthur might have the advantage right now, honestly.
I don't know.
We'll see.
It's like.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Dos Robias.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Oh, it looks like it's two.
All the Marvel vs. Capcom games with Strider, is that true? Just Strider's always been the same in all the Marvel vs. Capcom games?
Okay.
Shit didn't change. Oh, I guess so. I know he's in a couple of them. So.
Okay.
Chun-Li's actually underrated in this. If you know her really well, she's got some huge damage moves. Like she's got a level 3 super that just murders people. Most people cannot play Chun-Li worth a damn though.
Yeah.
Or I don't see it very often.
Not on Marvel vs. Capcom.
High level though, I've seen people from out of town just wreck people with Chun, but it's you got to know the moves. This game is real combo heavy streams, and that's why the push block is so important. It's like Morgan's actually fairly fast as well, so she's actually able to sometimes get a hit off before Strider. She's one of the few characters that has the speed to fight him.
Oh, nice.
So they're good matchups.
There's other ones like Hulk that can just take the hit and then punish you with more damage.
See that defense. Like he can push him and he can block like it's crazy.
Like you said, that little super, the Bodia with the little balls rolling around him.
Yeah,
that's just to keep you off, and it also adds up. It also adds to a combo because those are hitting you too. The vast majority tonight are not playing correctly, myself included. It's like if
everyone's just having some fun, you know?
Well, it's like you want to set up the combo and then get a knock-up and then follow them up and just continue it. That's how you get the 11 and 20 hits combos.
Punching him as he
is.
All the person can do is just block or jump away.
He actually did his push block,
yeah,
so Victor knows it. That's what knocked him off.
Oh, that would have been nice.
This is a fairly close match so far. And nice. You can get a lot of mileage out of that throw because they're vulnerable for a second. A lot of people set up like block streams after that to start throwing off combos. Wow. That was a good normal.
So right now they're playing real defensive.
You have to.
Yeah.
High level, if you're not defensive, you're dead. Like a really good player, if they catch you once, you're not going to get to hit the ground again because they will just keep comboing you until you're dead. People talk about Marvel 2 being broken. Marvel 1 has, if high level, it's equally broken.
Yeah,
they touch you once and you die.
Just gotta make one mistake and that's
exactly,
it.
Yeah. You don't hit it, man.
It's kind of rare to see because most people are not at that level. Even the good ones tonight. That was nice.
Good.
I know Marvel vs. Capcom, her kick super was 1 frame. How about this game?
Oh, yeah. I'm not too sure on 2. Like I said, she's got a level 3 where you'll see a Japanese kanji appear in the middle of the screen, and she just wrecks people. I think that might be coming up. They said something, Jerry. I don't know if they're talking the other one or me. Yep, that's me.
All right.
Hey, Chris. Apparently I'm up.
Hey, bro. Good luck, bro. Good luck. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You missed you. I got you. Hey, girl, don't worry about it. I got you. I got you.
I like that. I don't like the forlorn look of missing a toast. All right.
Good shit, man. Good
thank
shit
you. Thank you.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
Who's up next for us? Mike Stu and Lee.
That dude in the blue shirt, what's his name?
David.
This guy right
Yep. David.
Man, that dude's a savage, man.
That guy
honestly,
is really good.
It's gonna be him and Alex, like at the end.
I think so.
I think everyone tonight that's been their prediction so far.
But Alex has been. I've never seen this dude in my life. Alex has been playing like I know now.
Oh, David's a friend of mine.
Huh?
David's a friend of mine.
David is him?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know David?
Yeah.
Oh, that dude's a savage,
yeah,
man.
I know. I didn't know that until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, man, he's really, really cool. I was talking to him in the restroom. I'm like, bro, I hope you win it. But like him and Alex are, I think they're gonna go back to back. It's gonna be nice.
It'll
It's gonna be a nice.
It'll be fun.
Woo! Look at that.
So he's doing an assist. It's over now. With some guys, some short guys showing up and shooting like 2 arrows or something. I don't know who it is.
That's from. I don't know if it's the dude from Ghosts and Goblins, but that's
It's not Ghosts and Goblins. That's Arthur.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
that
that's
guy.
right. Yeah, but he looks like him. All right, so check out this dude in the blue. That's your friend, right?
Yeah, it's
That
David.
dude's a
It's
fucking
David
savage,
Altuche, man.
Man, he's my friend. Now, like, I've known him for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, he's everyone's friend. He's a very cool dude.
Yeah, he's cool, man. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got going on.
So Freddie's your friend also, right?
Yes. So they're going head. Like, they're
So
both friends
whoever
as well.
wins this is
Okay.
your better friend, right?
No comment.
Damn,
maybe.
Nick.
I might buy one of them a beer. If they win.
18.
That is a
man.
pretty good combo.
Savage, man.
Yeah, when we were at that blacklight party, I tried to play against David. I couldn't land a single hit.
What a piece of shit.
It was so
All right.
rough. No.
You know he's being an asshole,
No.
right?
See, I don't like people going easy on me. I think that's worse.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Nice.
All right, David versus the Jerry next.
Oh, this should be easy.
X-Men Children of Adam was pretty busted.
I was talking to him in the restroom. Your boy
X-Men
David, right?
Yeah.
X-Men Children of the Atom was the first comic book game that Capcom made in this style of fighting game, right? And a couple of the characters from that game are in this one. You have Gambit and Wolverine. It was just a lot of X-Men characters. It was a fun fighting game.
Is it older or newer?
It's older.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely older.
So
It's like the first.
the first comic book game they made was X-Men Children of the Atom, then Marvel Superheroes. Then after that, they made X-Men vs. Street Fighter, then Marvel vs. Street Fighter, then Marvel vs. Capcom, and that's what we're playing here.
Okay.
This is kind of the 5th game in this little series.
As a matter of fact, look, I'm gonna show y'all something.
All right. Who's from Dallas? I think most people here are from Dallas. 'Cause we are a big city.
I mean, the DFW area anyway. I don't think anyone came from like out of town to come here.
Not that I'm aware of.
As for specifically where, I live in Garland, whatever that's worth.
But I usually just say I'm from Dallas, just because it's a nice town.
Yeah, I don't tell anyone, yeah, I'm from Garland, unless they're from Dallas, at which point I'll tell them I live in Garland.
Wow.
All right, don't worry about
Like,
it. Okay, so we have a screenshot of many of the fighting games.
First of all, it's not a screenshot. My personal collection. Okay, but go ahead.
Not a screenshot either, it's a photograph. That's the word that I'm actually trying to use. But yeah, I'm not seeing Children of the Atom here, man.
Children of the Atom is I actually found it today.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, I found it in my closet. I knew I had it. I didn't know where it was at, and I found it today. This is another really good game. X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I'm a big fan.
That is actually my favorite game
Is it really?
of the early Marvel games, before Marvel 2.
Nice.
So
David is really
Hey, you see that? Like, how do you supposed to block that?
Man.
I mean, this game is weird.
That dude's a savage, bro. Hey, bro.
Oh, I'm up again. Excuse me.
Right.
All right, I'll be back in a little bit.
That dude's a savage, man. Your boy, David, right? David?
Yeah.
He reminds me of me when I was younger. You
Yeah?
know what I'm saying?
He's pretty cool here. All right, who
Who
we're
got
looking
next?
at?
Is this loser bracket? What are we doing?
All right, we're doing Mike Lee versus Blind
okay.
Chris and.
Oh, Lee. Oh, my friend's a loser. Where's he at? Is that Arthur? I thought that was Arthur.
That is Arthur. The one and only.
Cheers. Cheers. What are you drinking?
Temptress.
Temptress.
It's actually a local
Really?
local beer. Yeah.
Really nice.
It's brewed in Garland.
Nice. Is it an IPA? What is it?
It's a stout.
A stout. Okay.
I'm a stout person.
I'm a big like IPA. I love
Okay.
like really like bubbly and shit. You know.
I think I'm the opposite. I prefer stouts because they're not.
Fuck Tito. Hey, don't act like you bad because your friend won for you. Piece of shit.
I
Anyway.
actually prefer stouts because they're not bubbly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like-
See, I like real like what's that word I'm looking for?
Carbonated.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
All right. Now we have Blind Chris going at it.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hello.
What's up? Marvel, baby. That's the only reason I got on the mic.
Let's go.
No, now you gotta comment.
Chris with some expert mashing right here.
All right, guys. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I gotta go re-up.
All right.
Truly a virtuoso mashing.
Did you play? How did your games go?
We got eliminated here. Which
Okay.
I think we have 1-2 lost to, which, considering I've never played this game before, I was okay with.
What do you think about the matches so far? Who do you think's gonna win?
This
Who's
one?
gonna win it all? Yeah.
Alex, I guess, is who I'm
Okay.
gunning for. He's the guy who plays Captain America and does tons of combos.
Yeah, everyone's been talking about Alex Alejandro all night.
Should be good. I think that'll be the finals. Chris holding on here. Got a sliver of life left, and he's dead.
Okay. And he's gonna cheer in a second. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Did not win that one.
It's a little hard, I'd say, to play this game blindfolded.
Wolverine. Morgan.
Welcome
Who
to
needs
Mr. Chris
blocking?
now.
Who needs blocking?
That was a pretty solid hold, though.
What?
That was a pretty solid hold.
Gold?
Hold.
Hold? I don't know. I just have
You
my
missed
blindfold
it.
on. I'm gonna have to review the tape.
Okay.
See how I do later.
I think your mashing was really good this time.
Yeah, my arms are worn out. Now, speaking of worn out arms, Arthur's gonna count the air fireballs. What are we up to? 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there comes Arthur. That was my mission this time, was to not block with Gold War Machine and to summon as many Arthurs as I possibly could.
There you go.
We're hoping to get an actual Arthur knockout, which might be impossible because he's a terrible summon.
But you gotta do it for the meme. You gotta be a commit.
I mean, I obviously know what you're talking about, but for the viewers at home, what is a knockout?
That's when the life bar of your opponent is completely exhausted, and they get KO'd.
Obviously.
It is something that I've never seen before in this game, as I have kept a blindfold on this entire time. It's a good little game. Arthur seems like he knows how to play this. I mean, a little bit. He knows how to cheese with Strider. Speaking of, there's the combo. Activating super? Nope, not yet. There it is. Now we're going to Dragon Ball Z.
The thing with these Tuesday night fights is if you know how to cheese, you can do better than 90% of the people here usually.
That is absolutely true.
So, you know, we'll get you to the finals. Or can.
Looks like my team's got a lead. I'm taking all the credit for this.
Oh yeah.
You wore him out.
Yeah, I did. I wore him out. Yeah. I'm lucky I didn't wear out the buttons smashing that hard. Jin comes in. Raw tags aplenty. 2 Psylocks left. which is 2 Psylocks more than Arthur has. And no more Morgans. Oh, we got a shout out to, what? Can't tell if Chris is mashing or playing Crazy Taxi. Mashing hardcore. Also,
Great arm workout.
I'll let, yeah. I feel stronger already.
All right, 1 character apiece.
Yep. Ooh. They're about 1 good hit from being done, and that might be it. Okay, activate super. No. Arthur's been close. He's trying to get the Arthur knockout.
Nice.
There you go.
All right. All right.
I've seen, from what I've watched a little, it seems like Lee's a very defensive player. Likes to block and wait for his opponents to make mistakes.
I want to say Lee, he's gotten top 3 a couple of times in our Marvel vs. Capcom Tuesday Night Fights. But it's been a long time since we've done MVC 1.
So is there anything stopping him from walking under with Ryu and just fierce DPing Arthur spamming those fireballs?
I wish I could tell you more. Like, there's a reason I'm comfortable playing blindfolded in this game is because I have no idea what I'm doing. Every time I try and do something I think is going to punish, you know, my opponent air blocks, and I'm like, you were just supering and tagging. I don't understand this game at all.
Everything's safe unless you do it.
Which is why I have Connie here for expert commentary, because I have no idea what's going on.
I know the ins and outs of Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Apparently Wolverine's got a Blanca slide.
Chris, I don't think this. Ooh.
Oh.
What do you think happened behind that curtain, Chris?
I don't know. The channel was all blurry. It's scrambled.
I think she's a vampire, so she sucked his blood.
Is that what it was?
That's what I'm going to
She is a type of vampire, that's for sure. I'm sure Naomi could fill us in later.
There were a lot of hearts, and you know what? Hearts pump blood.
Correct. That's true. That's true. It's a good point. Expert analysis here from Connie.
Clearly what it means.
So they're happy to throw air
so
fireballs.
many air fireballs. Let's look back at the counter. Looks like we're at 246 air fireballs now for Arthur. we got you, Chewy. We'll tell Arthur. All right, rounding 3 bills on the air fireballs now for Arthur. Good job. Big life lead as Strider hasn't even seen the light of day yet.
Gonna follow up on the.
He's committing with Morgan.
Yep. Here comes Strider with like 8 supers. And yeah.
I feel like I'm watching Yang.
Yang?
Or sorry, Young. My bad. Just activate Gaijin. It's my turn until my super runs out.
Oh yeah. No, it reminds me of like a Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Like just infinite attacks that barrel down on you until you eventually like drop your block. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh. Got the super, but interrupted anyway by cheapo Strider. Figures Arthur would pick someone cheap.
I feel like there's a lot of mixed feelings about Strider here.
I mean, I like Strider the game. It has some sweet music.
Why should I be mad at Strider and why should I like Strider?
Because he's got a really cool platformer game. Like as far as a character in the Marvel vs. Capcom universe, I have no thoughts.
I assume he's Capcom, right? That's how little I know.
Yes, he's Capcom, and his game is greatness. If you haven't played Strider, the original Strider, go play it right now, and turn the music up loud because that stuff is awesome.
All right, I'm gonna go do that.
That's right, Chris Paga and the Grill Master versus Dominique and Alejandro, winners finals.
Marvel versus Capcom.
So Connie,
Yes.
thank you.
No.
Hey, bring that mic closer. We need more Connie.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
So yeah, when you rolled, have you ever been to free play before?
Yes. This is my second time in free play.
Gotcha. Both recent?
Yes, very recent.
Gotcha. Did you think you were going to be at a fighting game tournament when you came in here. You did, didn't you?
Yes,
'Cause
I did.
David brought you.
I came with actually Freddie and David.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Did you think
So
you would be commentating it all night?
No.
No.
Not at all. But I like talking, so I think.
I'm incredibly appreciative. Like, you've actually sat in that seat. There's plenty of people here that are colorful personalities that I'm happy to have in front of a microphone, as long as I'm not, legally responsible for what they're saying. But I haven't been able to like glue them down to the seat. You have been a rock for us.
I mean, I'm enjoying it. I really like just kind of watching the games and just seeing different people roll around.
Yeah, this is how we do it here.
Yeah.
Like, this is absolutely how we do it every single week. We have a new player and a veteran player, and we just go full chaos every week, a different game every week. We've had Wheel of Fighters many times, too, where we put literally every fighting game we have on the wheel and just spin it every round. That's chaos. Nothing but chaos for us. Speaking of chaos, Cheap Master, Strider Aficionado, and Arthur summon Arthur.
I have a message from you. From Chewy Nuts.
Yeah,
What
he's
is that?
proud of you for hitting the Morgan Super.
I was trying to do it a second time, but I tagged out rather than just went for it.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, well, I should
Dylan
just
didn't
gone
quite
for it.
understand it, though, and he wanted to know what was happening behind the curtain. Arthur, to you.
I was on the outside, having not been summoned, so I was not being a voyeur at that moment in time.
Oh, okay.
So I can't tell you either.
Gotcha. So, Arthur is your favorite character in this game, Arthur?
Yes.
Excellent.
As in all games that he is in. Because my favorite character in Ghosts and Goblins, and Ghouls and Ghosts, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and Marvel vs. Capcom, and Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
That is
I
an
think every game is
understandable choice on your part. Like the Dom's going easy mode. Let's see. One of us has actually cosplayed as Arthur. Have you ever cosplayed as Arthur?
Yes.
Yes. Nice.
Yes.
With or without the armor?
Without, come on.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, the only other way to do it is to start with armor and have some way to like quickly lose it.
Right. That's crazy.
But yeah, I grew a beard and
you are surrounded by
hard
two
boxes.
absolute idiots, Connie.
No, I'm enjoying it. I like the commentary.
If you're curious, we have Ghosts and Goblins on the back wall,
Okay.
and that's where Arthur originally came from.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe you can just
It is
I'll show
the
you.
point it
hardest.
out to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the hardest game in here.
Oh, okay.
It actually is. That is a very hard game.
Yeah, now one Halloween I famously came dressed as Arthur without the armor. So it's just me with heart boxers. Any pictures of this online of you, Arthur?
No pictures at all, to the best of my knowledge.
You can find them on my Facebook.
This was before cell phones had cameras.
Yeah.
And before I was fat.
I'm a shameless idiot. Julie was Gem. There's a very good picture of me as Arthur and her as Gem.
Jim and the holograms?
Yep.
Oh, man.
So good.
They had a movie a while ago.
They did.
that I did not see.
I
I heard the Misfits weren't in it, and I'm like, well, what is the point of this movie?
I can't say that I've seen Jim and the Holograms the movie. I just remember it vaguely. All right. Big work being done by Alex right now as Mashing Chris Paga is having the clock strike midnight. You know, Paga has himself a decent guile.
Yeah.
Like if he wants to play ST, he's got a decent level guile.
I don't believe I've ever played him before.
He doesn't want to play. He basically has World Warrior guile, right? Because it's an old arcade head.
That's cool. I like it.
Right, but it translates certainly to Super Turbo. So I love whenever he accidentally gets tossed into a ST competition. All right. The Big Daddies are in the house now. It is our winners finals, and the captains are up with a nice celebratory swig of beer. The Grill Master and Alex, this is what we came to watch.
Whoa. Like, the moves have so much recovery in this on whiff. I feel like regular style Street Fighter footsies would actually work pretty well in this game.
I mean, if I ever take the blindfold off, I should try it. Actually, that is normally what I do. I normally pick Ryu and Mega Man. And yeah, just try and like sweep in the super.
The problem with that is it kind of goes out the window as soon as someone hits that super jump.
Right.
And then you're not quite yet playing Marvel, but you're not playing Street Fighter. So, Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
All right, Strider's in the background. He may not be needed because the captain is going All-America here.
So you get the OCD in winners finals.
Maybe. I wouldn't put it past Alejandro. Although, it's looking bad now.
Oh, could have killed him right there. Oh, and that's that.
All right.
Chipped out. He has about a quarter of his life between two characters versus all Strider.
Yeah, with 2 bars. About to be 3 bars.
I knew you could link Excalibur there. Aside from the orbs, Ouroboros, all of Strider's moves are named after swords.
Oh, nice.
He's got Grom and Excalibur and I don't know what else off the top of my head.
And that's it. Chip to win. Alejandro is in the winners finals. We have ourselves a full mess.
Ooh.
I'm up.
Oh no, how did this happen? How did we get this far?
I gotta get more commentators. Connie, thanks for holding it down for us.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Back in a little bit.
How's it going? Yep, he's playing blindfolded. Welcome back.
And I am back. It's Jerry, and Chico's on his way over as well.
Hello, hello.
He's completely sober, of course.
Completely. How many times have you left to get a beer again?
He can't count that high yet. Don't judge him.
Hold on. Hold that thought real quick. Hold that thought. I'm trying to. My shoulders won't let me.
Yeah, just
you know
dancing.
What's up, guys? I'm ready. Man, that was a crazy fight, man. That dude had it.
Hey, he's very good.
Ridiculous, bro.
But we have the Savant is up with his eye patches. Or his sleeping glasses, or I don't even know what you call those.
Sleeping glasses, his
And they just call eye masks?
Eye mask.
Yeah.
Eye mask.
I'm enjoying the zebra print is a great touch.
He just looks hilarious while he's playing there. Like the facial experiment, like his movements and everything's just hilarious.
With the sleep mask.
Like Lauren over there on the other side, Tiger Lily 92 is very
beautiful.
competitive. Ooh. She likes her Spider-Man and Morgan though.
He sure does.
The spam missed. She's actually being smart about it and using her assist to mess him up whenever he whips something.
True.
And that's what you got to do in this game. Use your assist.
Assist
mess
does
them up.
come in handy for sure.
Especially if you jump off the screen. You jump off the screen and throw it out there, they don't even see it coming.
From the bottom. Exactly.
Do most assists
It's another
stun?
whiff. So, yeah. No, they just do a lot of damage.
Okay.
They don't so much stun. The assist is if you see them not blocking it and it hits, they set you up for a super. This game is all about the supers.
Okay.
Either super or combo. Like if they whiff something, you just nail them with a combo or a super.
Oh.
And seeing as he's blindfolded, that's what he's going for is his supers. He's hoping that his partner like that. Like
Just got a Chuck Arthur out there.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's
Oh, man.
Ryu's dead.
Crazy. Yeah,
and Mega Man is a great spacer, much like Sagat in Street Fighter Turbo.
He keeps him away.
Because he's got the high and the low fireball. Venom is really good against him because he can go under some of that, but Mega Man's all about spacing.
All right, yeah, let's go, Chris, let's go, baby.
I'd say Mega Man's one of the best spacers in this game just for spacing people out.
Yeah, because his attacks are pretty wide.
Yeah, he's got a high, a low, and then if he sets up even his big robot attack, it sets up bops them up so they're set up for a combo.
Even a high one, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, if you miss off your block at all on it, it's bad. He's also got a little like rubber ducky that'll fly and can fly behind you. Like a lot of the rubber duckies, they'll fly above you and then get right behind and start hitting behind your block.
True.
Let's see how Arthur does. And he's building meter right now. That's the only time
All
I do
the
that is to
fireballs.
build meter. It's not a safe move, but
Marvel doo-doo heads for not selling these games.
they had like some licensing issues for a while and for a long time because of the whole Disney and Sony and Marvel. They couldn't make new games because half the characters were one place or another.
Lots of money
especially
going
with
around.
Wolverine.
Well,
was
Spider-Man went Sony as well.
Yeah.
Like, and then you had the Marvel universe, and it's just been a nightmare. Fox had the X-Men for a long time.
Fox still does have the
I
X-Men.
think
or is it
Disney bought all of them now.
Okay.
Like, so now that Disney's got Sony, they got Fox, they got whatever they want.
Because that Phoenix
They even got
movie,
UFC, so it's like Disney's buying everybody.
Oh, that Phoenix movie did not.
Yeah, it was pretty blowed. It was okay-ish.
I had high hopes.
I thought it was one of those up at night when nothing else is on kind of movies.
Yeah, definitely not a theater type of movie.
Yeah, Spider-Man was more lighthearted. That's actually an underrated move. You don't see that little grab with the spider web as often. Because most people just block it.
Oh.
It's death.
There's money to be made. They can do it. Well, I think the problem is there's too much money to be made. I don't want to share.
Maybe so. Lauren is like showing that she really wants this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But not. Let's see if she can deal with the onslaught. Because that's what's. I need to see a push block. If you're fighting Strider, you really need your push block. It's important. Otherwise, he will keep doing that the whole time and overwhelm you because he's so fast.
Oh my God, he almost had it.
He's literally the fastest character in this game that I'm aware of.
Right. I just see people get comboed to head.
That's like you said, you got to push block on Strider just to give space so you can do something. Otherwise, he's gonna maul you.
Oof.
That's where you see the people that go up to mid tier is when they can do the push block.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
I think we're about to see some Strider v Strider action over here.
Actually, this guy, I told Chris, I watched him play earlier. I was like, Chris, this guy needs seated. He knows what the hell he's doing.
Yeah.
That dude's a savage.
He got me twice. My A and my beats him right off the bat early on, and then he knocked me out of the loser bracket.
That is true. I was there to witness that, and I was really
It was a
happy
mauling.
about that.
I imagine so. I get no love. David Alpuche. Arthur should know how to do a push block fine, though, so he might do it a little better than his partner. And Morgan is one of the characters that's almost just as fast as Strider, so that makes it a little different. They both have air throws.
Ooh.
Crazy.
That was good.
Watch this one.
And I am not even sure what language that is they have on the wall back there. But like on the left-hand side, there's some like Cyrillic or something. I don't
think
know.
we were talking about this could be Zangief's map, and there could be just really bad Russian.
Okay.
It kind of looked like what someone who doesn't know what Russian is.
Isn't that called
Right,
Cyrillic?
Russian? I'm not sure.
Byzantine or something? I don't know. It's cool. I think
Because
you're right.
it has those domes, you know, that you'll find
That makes sense.
in Moscow, yeah. Venom movie, no comment.
Strider on Strider.
That was a terrible movie.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that looks like kind of like, yeah. I think this is Russia.
those little lions that come out, they just hit the whole wall of the screen. Like the whole screen is covered. About
Ooh.
all you can do is block it. You can't really beat it.
We might see an upset over here.
Oh!
Oh, he came back.
Ooh.
Arthur's playing like he wants it.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Nice. Now we got Team Wolverine. Oh.
Oh.
can't ever count Strider out.
Oh, man.
This is where that push block would come in handy.
Yeah.
Every time he gets a meter, he's going to use it.
He does, don't he?
Yeah, exactly.
So you can't resist.
Watch.
Oh.
Oh, man.
This is a separate. Wow.
Oh.
That could do that. Oh, I don't know. This is very.
Right there.
He
Oh,
fucked up. That's it.
Oh, my
Wow,
God.
that was crazy, bro.
Oh.
David knew he had it too.
Yeah.
He literally saw it coming and was just like, ah.
That one was crazy. That was
a really good match. Oh, my goodness.
How come that? Wow, man. That was really good.
Well, I guess it's time to let Arthur take back over.
Arthur, bro. Woo.
Oh, my goodness.
That was good, bro. That was good.
Yeah, I hadn't done an uppercut the whole game, even though I tried to earlier and failed and got hit for it. So I'm like, all right, he's going to come in, and I'm going to uppercut, and it's going to hit, and I'm going to win and be awesome. And then he ran in and blocked.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
That was good, man. That was really good.
Thank you.
That's a really close match.
I expected him to win going in, was surprised that I did as well as I did.
All right, guys. I'm going to go get another round.
All right. Enjoy.
Good shit. Yeah, that was
I think I took fourth. Yeah, fourth.
Aw. Not like this. All right. All right, now we have Tiger Lily and Paige.
All right. Chris Paga versus Tiger Lily. Chris Paga with Chun-Li, Captain America, and Jubilee. Tiger Lily with Spider-Man, Morgan, and Devilot, it looks like. And Devilot's crew, because Devilot never explodes alone, only with others.
So are we cheering for Tiger Lily or Team Dazzler?
I think that Dazzler is not a character that I can cheer for.
Oh. Well, Dazzler made it in for just a brief moment. I saw her trench coat and then blasted right back out of the screen.
Honda in Street Fighter V. I played with him very briefly, and he feels like the Street Fighter V incarnation of a Street Fighter 4 E Honda, with everything that comes with that. He has canned mix-ups. He has less tools in general, and is a Street Fighter V character. If you like Street Fighter V, maybe you'll like Honda. Maybe you'll think that Stand Strong to down towards Roundhouse being a canned mix-up is really cool. I don't much care for him. Making hands 4 buttons instead of 5 seems inelegant to me. And I don't know, like people are like, but it's so good. You can get a legit 50-50 between Stand Strong, down towards Roundhouse, or Stand Strong, down towards Roundhouse, Kara, Ochio. And I'm like, I had a 50-50 between any low short up to 5 into Ochio.
All right, P. Paga.
All right, I'm going to stop talking about that. Honda, he's weighing on my soul these days, though.
Well, enough car talk. Let's get back to the game. It is now Grillmaster versus Tiger Lily. Yeah.
I expect a whole lot of whatever that rainbow move is.
Got something for you to react to?
Oh, no. Oh, huh. Wow.
Joke for the commentators only.
Yeah.
You can DM me and I'll share it with you. All right. Tiger Lily getting supered. Oh, what summon is this? It's random summons from Tiger Lily, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't know who that is. Someone said that she might have been from Alien vs. Predator. I don't think she's that girl. I think maybe someone from Cyberbots, but I don't know who they are, who she is.
Oh my goodness, that is a big 2 uppercuts to Tom Holland's face.
Saki? I don't have a name for that. Whoever she is with the long gun.
We'll call her Mary Jane.
Mary Jane over here.
Either way, Venom just wins big time. That was not Spider-Man 3 incarnate Venom. That's the full big boy Venom. Brock takes care of business.
We do have TBC and will do something with it at some point in time. It is on our to-do list. So far, we've only, I think, ever unveiled that game, unleashed it upon Akon.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's at Let's Play this weekend, though, because we're having virtually the same lineup that we had at Akon, which is an all-Japanese lineup, with the exception of Elevator Action Death Parade. Will we have Elevator Action Death Parade at Let's Play, Arthur?
My back hopes no.
My care of your back hopes no.
That game weighs 800 pounds.
And just like that, Wolverine is going straight to work. Half-Life gone there for Ryu.
He really likes those fast characters, huh, David?
I think fast characters are the most fun.
Well, everything links in the super in these games, so it's, you know, the fastest normal, and then instantly you get a super from it.
At least in a Marvel game, I think it's the most fun. You can't defend against anything anyway, so why not just go full bore and pick Magneto?
Right. Yeah, I think his jab is -4 frames. All right, Venom's getting some damage done.
Look at that.
Fortunately, didn't get Wolverine knocked out. Okay,
Girl
okay.
Master, you're looking good.
Girl Master did take David out of the winner's bracket.
Whoa, Psylocke, you're so fast.
Oh,
Psylocke is the fastest assist to come out, and that's why the argument for why it's better than Colossus in some circumstances exists.
Cuts into that life lead quite a bit. Now they're pretty much.
Oh!
Man, response super death bite, and that's it. Chris Paga wants to leave, but he can't.
All right.
Because he has found himself in the finals. My goodness.
The only match left, Dominique and Alex versus Chris Paga and Grillmaster.
Man, that means either Dominique or Chris Paga is about to leave here with a championship belt, and that makes me happy.
There's a belt.
Oh, is there a belt?
There's a belt.
Is there a belt?
Oh, that looks like
my
a heavy belt.
It is.
Oh, man. It's heavy. Okay.
Let's go
Other side.
over here. Will you help me out here?
Yes, right
Oh,
here.
you're not talking to me. That's fine.
All right.
That thing right here. There you go.
Whoa.
There it is.
It's
Bringing
a
out the
belt.
belts. It's the championship final. The Tuesday Night Fights
There
belt.
you go.
It's out.
Ah.
And someone summoned Chris
It's a
Paga.
hefty belt. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
what
weighs
is
a lot.
Tuesday Night Fights. Love it. I love it.
I'm
Who
a big fan.
designed this?
I don't know. It predates me.
What was that?
I said, who designed this?
Like much of our artwork, this was a Josh Featherstone special. He was earlier in this tournament. He also did the artwork you see around our faces right now on the screen. This is Big Blue. Big Blue is featured right in the middle. That is our classic Street Fighter fighting game cabinet. It's in the back there. It's got a 4-button set on the Big Blue. That was to not be specific towards any game. But each panel has one inspired by one of our favorite Tuesday Night Fights games. This is the Mortal Kombat panel. And this right here is, there, that's a boob. We had 2 women consulting late in the process. It was Toya and Mary, our admin at in the community group, and they looked at our belt and they were like, "There's no women on here," and we're like, "Yeah, there's a woman. There's Ling Xiaoyu right there," but we had all kind of gender neutral stuff, and they said boob or doesn't count, so Josh added a boob.
I mean.
So we have a Tekken, a Street Fighter panel.
Very cool.
A SNK panel, and a Mortal Kombat one. The finals may or may not be happening. There we go. Dominique is getting to the stage now. This is it. Finals.
If you're not blocking, you're not playing this game, right? Yeah, it looks like it's a lot of blocking
No,
in this game.
if you're blocking, you're not playing this game.
Oh, never mind. You're not supposed to be blocking.
You can ignore that guy. He's been telling us to play Mugen all night.
I was blindfolded. I had no blocking in my system at all.
If he was blocking, it wasn't intentional.
Not at all. I don't even know what button block is in this game.
Is it?
Oh, raw super. Is it what?
Is blocking the back?
Yeah,
the
holding back
okay.
or down back.
Though it helps if
Or
you can
the same
see
up back.
Yeah, if you can see which direction that is, that's more helpful.
Probably, I'd say so.
Oh, Weapon X, just right in the middle of nowhere. Sakani, this is how we roll.
Yeah?
You're looking at someone who's about to leave the building as a Marvel vs. Capcom champion. Do not quiz them on what the buttons do.
And I was here. I was here for it.
Yeah, that's how we roll. I wouldn't have it any other way. I absolutely love this. We got this format on my trip to Japan, where we may have spent years on end playing Super Turbo, but when we went out there, we were the noob idiots. And they're like, we have the tournament format for you. We have the gods of ST who've been playing the game for 30 straight years. You guys are losers. Be on our team. And we were so thrilled. Sean Crane actually won a tournament this way in Japan. And he'll never forget it, and nor should he.
It's definitely a good format. It's definitely a little bit less intense, which is nice.
I love the chaos.
Yeah.
All right. Wolverine is down, and Mega Man Easy Mode with 6 summons of Rogue. What does Rogue do in this game, Arthur?
Rogue?
Yeah.
I have no clue. She's from the X-Men, though.
There you go.
Maybe she flies out and does Superman punches?
Yeah, probably. I'd rather she kiss and then do a random super move.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
The hits. I don't know.
Mega Man's a danger. Nice sure you can. Oh, super
got
connects.
Him. Got him.
Mash them buttons. Yeah. Summon Arthur for the finish, Paga.
I never get love.
No. America prevails again. They've saved the Chinese lady.
Alex Alejandro.
Saving.
Here, looking pretty.
Yep. We're about to see Captain America versus Captain America.
Here's the funny thing. I definitely lost to David Alpuche. I think I would have beaten the Grill Master.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think he could stop me from being above him and throw fireballs.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. the wild paper, rock, scissors that is a fighting game tournament.
Indeed.
So some styles just don't mesh with some styles.
Yeah,
indeed.
Yeah. Some games more dramatically than others.
Alex, our favorite to win the tournament with a slight life deficit against Chris Paga.
He was my favorite before I heard that David came in and started beating Alex. I mean, honestly, he was always, the favorite, but if someone tells me someone's wrecking Alex on casuals, I'm going to go ahead and put them as #1 seed.
The longer a tournament lasts, the less likely Alex is to win.
The less likely Alex is? The
Yes.
longer tournament is? Oh, you know what? I see what you're saying there. You're right. Also, if you throw a tournament like in the early afternoon hours of either Saturday or Sunday, his chances go significantly down as well.
Because he's not likely to be there.
True. He wears sunglasses at night and during the afternoon, especially on the weekends.
Now, one thing I haven't been able to do is land the launch against an airborne opponent. And I don't know if you can't do that or if I'm bad at doing that. But one of those two things is the happening here.
Alex doing some work. I actually messaged Jesus, our million-time champion, to see if we could get him out last minute.
Yeah? What'd he say?
He still hasn't responded. Hopefully he'll make it out.
Oh, great. Let's have him go up against Alex in the last few minutes.
Yeah. Quick bye to the final. Like
Sure.
Karate Kid 3 rules. That's the end of Colossus. The end of Chun-Li.
Still plenty of Psylocke left.
Yeah. So much rush down. Which direction are you supposed to block that again?
Which one? The Ouroboros?
The 7,000 things that hit you at once?
If you get in the corner, then I think you don't have to worry about cross-ups. Mid-screen, though, Strider can teleport to the far side of you, and he can even throw an orb, teleport to the far side, then the orb hits you, and you have to deal with that.
Yeah, so big question mark on that.
Yeah. I tried to set that up with this has not been a reset yet. This is the final round. I've tried to set that up with Arthur Lances, but the opportunity never truly presented itself.
Yeah, Arthur didn't seem to be in any hurry to throw those lances. Oh, super in the air, but blocked by Captain America.
What I wanted to do was kill someone with Strider, then call Arthur, then teleport with the other guys coming in about to hit the lance.
I think we just saw an air reset there from Captain America.
I would not be surprised. Alex is good.
Yeah.
Whoa, Alex is really
rough.
good.
Oh my goodness.
I just looked up.
Yeah. Now he did a combo. He landed on the ground. He super jumped to the opposite side, and he landed another combo.
Awesome.
Barely lost any health there.
All right, somebody wants to go home, and that somebody is Alex Alejandro. Alex and Dominique, your new Tuesday Night Fights champions.
I'm going to get the champs up here. Say
All
a
right.
few words.
I got to do this interview stuff. I'm not good at it. Connie, save me. Oh. All right. Welcome the new champs. Let's get these two their belts.
Buenas noches.
Look at that. Man.
She's a champion. She got it.
Congratulations,
Oh, thanks to him.
Dominique and Alejandro. So, Dominique, what was your strategy going in?
Absolutely nothing.
What did you learn?
Smash buttons.
We saw the easy mode. Was that a definite choice to go easy mode?
She probably learned to trust her partner, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trust my partner, for sure.
Yeah. Well, when he's throwing those combos out there, I would trust him too.
Yeah.
And in fact, I trusted him to have you as a partner. So my buddy from QuakeCon, So Dominique actually has a longer history at Free Play than any other woman who plays in any fighting game tournaments we have.
Oh, really?
She was in the original Spring Series Super Turbo tournament, and her first round opponent was a certain scumbag celebrity named Michael Beltran. I have the video proof.
Kicked my ass in like 2.5 seconds.
Right. No mercy
at all.
to Dominic here.
That's crazy. Michael Beltran, you listening to this? That's not okay to do, my friend.
Yes. Well,
it was definitely some good games. There were some new faces tonight. It was before the tournament started. There were some. I had some tough matches.
Yeah, David.
I cannot recall names, but
it was David Archuleta, I believe.
Yeah, and I was just.
Sorry, I may have got the wrong one. David A.
I didn't get to play him against in the tournament.
Yeah, Carlos knocked him out.
That would have been something very, very like intense. I guess, you know.
Yes, yeah.
Great players. It was just nice to see new faces. You know.
It always is. Yeah.
It's so nice. Too.
And that makes. How many would you guess you won now, Alex?
I don't know. I remember we played this game like a year ago or more.
Yeah.
Over there in Arlington.
Yeah.
That was the first tournament I played. I remember when I.
Oh no, you did. You won Marvel Superheroes or something like that. Marvel versus.
No. It was this one.
Okay.
I won. It was the first tournament I played ever, like in the history of being a free play. It was in Arlington, and I won that one. I was like, that was like my first day there in free play, Arlington.
I remember you said you had never played before.
And you asked me, hey, you want to join the tournament? I'm like, yeah, and I ended up winning that first one. I believe it was the same game, but yeah. I don't know. It's been like I don't know. Maybe it's a natural talent that I've been having all the time. You know, like for every game,
you know, man.
For every game where you guys put out there, like I try to make it, try to put my best all the time. You know.
And you end up winning more often than not. We're super happy to have you here.
Thank you.
You are a very deserving champion.
Thank you.
As are you, Dominique. And they're making last calls and stuff. So we should wrap up the stream.
Sure.
But, man, I'm super happy. We'll be back tomorrow with the Pinballers at 7 p.m. At 8 p.m., we're going to do a BYOT
right here.
Killer Queen tournament. They won't get a chance at that belt because that belongs to Dominic and Alex, and it will for the next week. Where we will be next. What are we playing next?
Hey, good games,
Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Great games.
In Arlington. UMK3 in Arlington. That's going to be
next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. Yeah, but thank you guys once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here to the end.
Yeah, thank you, producer Jackson.
I don't think he even played, did you? Oh,
I asked him.
Appreciate it.
I asked him. If he ever comes to me and he's like, I want to win one of these, I'll just be like, okay, Jackson and Alejandro. There it is.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for everything. It was fun, like always.
All right. See you guys later.
Good.
Love you. Peace.
Capcom presents Marvel vs. Capcom. Come on.